Now just to wait for it to start. I need to get notified by Twitch saying, you have your mobile live dashboard. Because that's usually when I know when we're live.
Yeah, I'm live.
You're live.
I'm live.
We are live.
Also, I like how Twitch is informing me
Hello,
that you're
legends.
live while I'm looking at your stream.
Metagen?
Well then.
We live with the E3 talks.
The Pre-E3.
Ah, damn it!
Yep.
What
Hashtag
I
Pre-E3.
wanted. What?
Hashtag Pre-3 on Twitter.
Damn it!
Get it trending.
Is it trending?
No. But
We don't have that many
No,
people.
this is not the Cell Games. It is not automatically trending.
yeah, that was nuts.
we're not hashtag sellouts yet.
I actually wanted to start off the stream by doing like the Animaniacs. It's that time again.
God damn it.
Yep, it's that time again.
Animaniacs.
Okay.
Wheel of Morality, turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn.
We should start earlier.
Okay. Yeah.
Whatever, we're doing it live.
We are live.
That's
Okay, we're doing it
actually-
live.
We're
We've been live
This
for a
is the
minute
talk
and
that
8
we should be
seconds.
doing.
We're
That's
Except
actually the
live for
talk
a
we
little
should be
bit,
doing.
actually.
So, welcome to the pre-3 predictions chat, whatever.
Pre-3 live stream.
Yeah.
I am KairiHawk. We have with us Dan Genesis,
Hi.
Daylink Pikmin,
Hello.
Super Saiyan Jacob,
Hi. How's it going, buddy?
Naoto,
Hi.
Stratus, and that unknown skull.
Joe?
Every time you said a name, I pointed towards where it is on my screen.
Reading.
Jokes.
Silly.
Jokes.
And considering that E3 is starting in 5 days, which honestly
Well,
I
that's
actually
good
feel like
tomorrow.
it's closer than it should be right now.
Is it too late to
This
buy?
year's going fast.
Yeah, it's freaking June. What the hell? Where did this?
Where's this
Wait,
year going?
it just needs
Here's
to
where I go.
hurry up and
Come on, Wilkin.
be September already.
It's okay. You're all invited to
No.
my birthday party.
Well, actually, I kind
Yeah.
of wouldn't mind that because then this needs to be coming out.
So, what?
Well, it needs to hurry up and be September so I can go on vacation again.
Of course.
So I'm going to start off by saying this. 2015 was the year that Sony took all my money. 2016 was the year that Blizzard took all my money. And I'm assuming that 2017 is going to be the year that Nintendo takes all my money.
Because
Probably is gonna be the year
Because we
E3
got some
takes all your
time
money.
already.
Year
Because
of
they
the
show up to your
Switch.
house with a bat.
Year of the Switch.
It's sure not Microsoft taking your money.
Nope.
We
because
would like to play.
But
I sold my Xbox One for $100 so I could get a PS4.
Oh wow.
Okay.
There
I've
was
had
literally
PS4s.
nothing going for me with an Xbox One. Will I get it later? Maybe. Maybe when
Yeah.
nostalgia.
I still have a
I
dead
used it a
console.
lot. Now I don't.
Maybe when nostalgia hits me, but until then, it hasn't hit me yet. Like I play more games on my
Their
Xbox
Game Pass is
360 than I
at least
would on a
better
One.
than PlayStation now,
And
because you can download the games.
Honestly, this time
Anyway,
they're more
On to the topic.
Yes,
We are going to be discussing.
Things.
we
Uh,
okay
we'll
to
talk
start
about
to start off with this E3 discussion. We're starting with tomorrow's Pokemon Direct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pokemon.
Oh, Pokemon.
Yeah.
No.
I'm
Pokemon.
going to start off first. I predict there's going to be a Diamond and Pearl remake.
I
predict
don't know.
that.
I'm not
I-
so
Pokemon Stars,
convinced.
but-
Kinda.
I'm gonna. Go ahead.
I think they might announce one. Maybe they might talk about it, but if they do, it's going to be something a little ways off. I think.
There's either going to be a Gen 1 remake, a Gen 4 remake, or a new generation.
I'm not going to predict a Gen 1 remake since they recently just released it via Virtual
Yeah.
Console on the 3DX.
And
Yeah,
they very
that's-
much showed how
But-
dated they are.
But
I say Gen 4
I'm
remake
go-
probably.
I'm- I'm going to piggyback off the Gen 4 remake. I'm not going to say that they're going to remake Diamond and Pearl. I think it would just be fine if they just did Platinum. Because you had access
They always do two versions
all
of it.
three of them.
They do Diamond and Pearl basically with the improvements that Platinum brought to the table.
Yeah.
Kind of like a
Hey, as long as they just make it faster in general, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Well,
honestly, the one thing I hope they do is something that they did in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. At least I think they fixed it.
Bring
in
back
Heart Gold and Silver,
Frontier.
where if you went into the PC for any length of time at all, it took like about 5 times as long to save because it was trying to save a lot of data.
Oh boy, that's prompt.
That's
That's the dumbest prompt
Almost
ever.
everything in Gen 4 was slow.
Honestly, I would like to see, granted this is going by a long shot, but I would like to see kind of like a Sonic Generations Pokemon version.
So, a Pokemon game where we go through all the generations.
No.
Yes!
So,
that-
kind of like the animated series?
I mean,
We
it would be
start in
kinda like
Kanto
a
and then we
More
go.
like the
We're
animated
basically Ash. We're basically Ash.
Yes!
Except less awful.
Exactly.
Except
But
we
it doesn't
actually
take
win.
too much
except
to
we
be
actually
better
win
than
the
Ash.
championships.
I've been wanting that for years, actually. And if they put it on the Switch, they could do it.
Oh yeah, they could. They definitely would be able to do it now that the Switch is a thing. Because
Oh, yeah.
I'm still holding out. I'm still holding out hopes for Pokemon Stars to be announced.
like I would,
Yeah,
Don't
I mean-
don't get me wrong. I am very hopeful that Pokemon
You know
Stars
what?
becomes a thing.
I mean, they've been
have you seen
trying
the
to stay
supposed
away
leaks?
from third versions recently, though.
And
Yeah,
like
they haven't like released a proper third version since Platinum.
that's true.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't done that in Platinum, but it
Oh,
kind of makes sense in
yeah,
Gen 5
supposedly.
since the fact that they had Black and White and Black,
Gen 5 had
Black 2
sequels.
and White 2, so that's why there
Actual
was
sequels.
a third part.
And Black 2 and White 2 actually kind of bothered me, cause like it's like I liked the concept.
They were actual sequels.
It was a sequel because it was placed 2 years in the future, and I
What
really
actually-
Unlike
Okay.
every other third version, which was literally just redoing the main story.
What actually
Yeah.
bothered me is that there wasn't a third version for Gen 6. You
Well,
said
maybe
why,
for Gen
and then
7
you have
there's gonna be
Zygarde,
one.
who was just kind of there.
Zygarde was kind of
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it was kind of.
retconned in Sun and Moon, though.
And I
They
think
gave him a purpose there.
I think
But it was completely
Black 2 and White 2
misplaced.
was probably actually a good thing to go with for that, since those games had a very heavy theme of duality in general.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I would like the more also like the more realistic feel that I felt in Black and White, especially like in places like Castelia City. Just like being, it's like I felt like I was like walking through New York City.
Gen 5 in general just feels so great for me.
Yeah, Gen 5 was like really good. I don't know why many people hate it.
It's like that the actual areas themselves feel like so interesting to go through, and I'm gonna say this. I like a lot of the Pokemon in Gen 5.
I think.
Oh, yeah.
I know
I think-
they're pretty good. I don't.
They
Again,
gave
I
us
don't
a
know
trash
why
bag
there's so much hate on it.
and
I
a
haven't
bigger
seen
trash
Pokemon
bag.
Ice Cream.
Well, to be
Yeah,
honest,
but I mean
I
that was when you think about it, there were a lot of Gen 5 Pokemon that were pretty much just straight up XPs of Gen 1 Pokemon, like Throwing Sock being Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. Trubbish and Garbodor were basically
Muck. And shit.
Coughing, Wheezing, or Grimer and Muck.
Grimer and Muck would probably be the better
Yeah.
comparison.
Grammar and Muck.
Yeah, Primarily.
Let's see.
And I feel like the main reason why Gen 5 didn't pan out and it didn't seem like as big as any of the other previous generations was because Gen 5 came out in 2011.
2011.
Yeah, something like
sounds
that.
right.
Yeah, 2000.
And then Black 2 and White 2, I think, were 12? 2012?
Yeah, 2012. So
X and Y was 13. I know, like, X and Y was a year after.
So most of the people that had
Yeah.
grown up,
Actually, yeah, I remember why.
most of the people that had
Action
grown
1,
up to the
and
with the
then
Pokemon
Horas,
series,
and then nothing, then Sun and Moon.
Yeah.
yeah, most of the people that had grown up with the Pokemon series from the very beginning of like Red, Blue, and if you were in Japan, Green. And this is an exclusion of Yellow because Yellow, I consider that to be a completely separate entity. But
It was a weird.
it was a weird one-off that was supposed to be pretty much novelty and be the end of it all, but that's besides the point. The people that had grown up with Pokemon, they were like graduating high school, going off into college, like not, and at that point in time, video games had started to be seen as taboo and like just like waste of time and stuff like that. And
Hell,
it
even
didn't really
support
carry
the
on.
party of
Wait,
Pokemon.
wait. How old are you? Are you guys? Because I remember being done with school. I mean, granted, I elected not to go to college, but
Also, Rosette
Well,
just
to
joined
answer
in.
your question, some college students have finals that might take place at the end of July.
Oh,
That's true.
Yeah, end of
Okay.
June, end of July. It's all on the professor's preference.
well then.
Preference,
So just
School-
hope your professor isn't an asshole.
schools
Oh, that's
academic
asking so
calendar,
much.
like the spring semester in Japan. This is where my Japanese
But-
comes into play. It starts in like March and goes into August.
Meanwhile,
another
back
thing I
at
do recall
Pokemon.
people
Back to Pokemon.
not liking about Gen 5 was how it honestly, so your progression through the game is pretty linear. And this came
That's
right off the
all
Oh,
Pokemon
and
Alex and
Tales
Y is
of,
a leader.
Sinnoh and
F and
and
Y.
Johto, which are both very much non-linear progression through the region.
Yeah,
There's still a set course though.
it's because of how the maps were laid out in that point in time. You do see that how in each generation it just becomes like a big gigantic loop. Like say Gen 3 for instance, you start out in Little Root, and then eventually you're just making a gigantic freaking circle around the entire.
You do a loop and then you do another loop.
You're doing a figure.
Yeah, the thing is that with the older ones, once you would like kind of pass back through earlier areas to get to your next point, whereas with Black and White and Black and White 2, you never really had any reason to backtrack.
No,
Well, that's.
Well,
kind
I will contest that.
Back
Actually.
to the direct maybe.
Okay.
Sorry.
We do kinda. It is kinda late. So-
And we don't want to spend like
We'll live.
several hours
Yeah,
discussing things that are not related to
Not-
the Pokemon Direct.
We're talking about stuff that is very readily available, like Gen 4 remakes. Why would they do that when you can still play that on your 3DS?
Exactly.
Well, see,
To be
I
honest,
had
not everyone has a 3DS right now.
I was kind of having some of the same thoughts prior to Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire because while the older models of DS were getting harder to find, they were still
By that
they were
point,
still
we
kind
were
of
on
available.
a new generation of DS, though.
Yeah.
So that made sense because if you had a DS, you had a 3DS.
that is true.
Mhm.
Like I still
Because
own a
you
DS.
can play DS games on it. Yeah, you lose the Game Boy compatibility, but still.
Still.
which I kind of regret.
So,
regret it. I traded in my.
besides remakes and new generation, maybe mobile game?
Yeah, they could be. They
yeah.
definitely could be talking about
That's-
the
that was supposed to be
Pokemon
a
Rumble
game,
mobile.
right?
But
In
to
regards-
be perfectly honest, I'm pretty sure a good majority of people are hoping that is not the case.
Pokemon Rumble hasn't
They're
been good
definitely
since the
gonna-
original
But it's gonna
release.
be
Pokemon Rumble has not been good since the original release.
less than
Oh yeah.
How about like what I think would be possible is like a port of Pokken.
Yeah, that's
Yep,
the
I was
other.
about to
That's
say
the
that.
other thing I was going to
I
bring up.
kind of want to. I kind of interested of seeing Pokemon getting a port into Switch, but
It's going to get a port.
Poke Park 3?
No!
okay. No.
My Pokemon
You know,
Ranch
I
2?
like
Since we're
Pokemon
on the
series.
subject of Pokemon spin-offs,
But no, I don't want to see another sequel for Pokepark.
How about,
Battle Revolution
How
2.
Pokemon.
how
Oh
about
wait,
Oh,
instead of
yeah.
a
Pokemon
new mystery dungeon?
spin-offs. How
I
about
like
I'd
this.
much rather see another mystery dungeon.
Here's the
How
thing. Please give us a Coliseum and XD remaster.
or
Yes,
have
that
something related to
I would
Pokemon-
like that. I would also be happy with another new title, kind of in the same vein as those.
Like a
Speaking
return
of, like,
to the Ore region, please. That's like
Speaking-
one of my favorite regions because of how different everything is. Give me
Everything's
Ore
very
again.
You know what?
Pokemon
there's
XD
no
was the
real
game that got me
gens
back
with
into
it.
the series after basically missing out on Gen 2 and almost all of Gen 3.
Coliseum XD also one interesting thing about Coliseum XD, they were actually the first games to take place in a region that is based in America.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Mhm.
Supposedly based on Arizona, but the coastline of
But, like-
in XD suggests otherwise.
It's like
And
California. It's
just
like
because
California
it-
parts of Arizona.
Yeah, just because it's based on something doesn't mean they have to go directly off it.
And
Yeah,
Exactly.
There's a desert in New York.
remaking
It's
of
post-apocalypse.
an old
Point.
GameCube game that stands the test of time to a good majority of people. Just freaking make a GameCube VC for the Switch. Please.
That's what people want is a GameCube virtual console.
I would love that.
Yeah,
because
especially since GameCube has not been nothing's been backwards compatible with the GameCube.
It's the only thing that's never been backwards compatible.
Mhm.
please, I would like to be able to play Wind
They,
Waker on
they
the Switch,
put
so I
Wii
don't have
games
to
in
have an
virtual
excuse to
console
buy
for
a
fuck's
Wii.
sake. Where's the GameCube? Represent that console. That was a good console.
Please.
Where
I
was
do
the good
recall.
console?
I do recall
might have-
how
that might be something
I do
nothing.
recall Josh Jepson bringing up a good point on something that is a bit of a difficulty with
That's just Cassidy.
the GameCube games, and it's the fact that the GameCube controllers use analog triggers, which some games actually do take advantage of.
Ooh. Well, there's
Oh,
a
that's
few wrong things.
true.
Wait, analog triggers? I don't really
Yeah,
remember that.
the controller that
Basically, like how much you press in the trigger button has an
Oh,
effect
yeah.
on what's going on. Like in
Right.
Super Mario Sunshine, in order
Yeah.
to stand still and spray, you have to click it all the way in.
So
But-
that's why there's the whole term of a half an A press.
God damn it.
Kind of.
Yep.
But
Yep.
except that's on a Nintendo 64.
That's also true. But yeah, that would definitely make it difficult.
That would make it difficult.
Unless they make it
Here-
the adapter. GameCube
Here's the
adapter.
kicker when it comes to a GameCube Virtual Console. You have to get you have to emulate it right. If it's 60 frames running good, boom, you have it running.
And
I'd be happy.
the thing
much
is, knowing Nintendo, they would probably be like, here's a new Switch called the New Switch that
No.
allows the GameCube VC because we can't run it on the regular Switch.
I swear if they pull another new,
The new
quote.
Switch.
especially right after it fucking comes out.
No, it's not. No, it's not called the New Switch. It's called the Switcheroo.
The Super,
Switch
the
Neo.
Nintendo Super Switch.
Switcheroo.
The Nintendo Super Switch.
like that.
That's
No,
what
no,
they should have
no.
done with the 3DS. Was the
No,
Super
no, no, no.
3DS?
That would be their next console after the Switch. It'd be Switcheroo.
Oh my god.
So there's
If they
Wii,
pull-
Wii
if they
U,
pull-
Switch,
well,
First they
Switcheroo.
pulled a
Add on to the
Switch,
Switch.
then they pulled a Switcheroo.
Exactly.
And now that we
If
seem to
people
be
add
off.
that onto the Switch like they did
Yeah,
with
we're
Wii
going
U.
off topic again.
No,
I will say
that's
that
it.
for later when we get to Nintendo.
Yeah, we can wait till Nintendo. But since
They
we
become-
are basically done with the
Right.
Pokemon Direct,
Nintendo-
since it's only going to be like
yeah.
what 6-7 minutes long,
8
Yeah,
minutes.
pretty much.
let's
Mhm.
switch to EA.
Hold on.
And then this is the part where you insert the
EA,
Sports.
this is where you
Star
insert the
Wars.
Switch
Sports.
click right here.
Sports.
EA. I haven't played an EA
Microtransactions up
game.
the ass.
Microtransactions, sports.
Star Wars.
I haven't played an EA game since they created.
PBZ, sports.
I
we
think
could
I've
see
owned
plenty
like
of zombies.
one EA game, and it was from like
Plants vs.
99.
Zombies, Garden Warfare 3.
Garden Warfare
Oh,
3 would be actually pretty cool.
Alright,
If
let's
they
see
really-
what we got
if they
here.
really just, like,
Because
announced-
the Garden Warfare series is freaking fantastic.
It's really
What
good.
what I think would be like a major like upset with Plants vs Zombies if like the only thing they'd say there is PvZ Heroes Series 2 card
Oh,
packs.
please no.
Oh,
No.
I'd like to see non-mobile versions of Plants vs Zombies 2 because
Yes.
because I
Like a-
got
the
Plants
game
vs
is
Zombies 2
freaking
on phone and it ran
hard.
fine, but then my phone
fact
was a
that
piece of shit and
the
ran out
fact
of
that they-
space to update things.
Lock that to mobile was so stupid.
I
Well,
think
you know
Started as
why
a
they did
fucking
that?
PC game.
They did it because it's guess what? Microtransactions.
They can do that on PC.
Exactly.
guess what?
They could,
Guess
they
what?
could
They
just
weren't
pretty much
smart
just do it
enough
on PC.
welcome to EA where it's like EA
Mass
PopCap
Effect
after
Collection.
EA is just weird at this point.
But hey,
Mass
at
Effect
least EA can say that they found their niche market because they were able to outstand the test of time, unlike some developing
Sports.
THQ.
Well, at least THQ
Oh,
is
or
technically
THQ.
still around under Nordic. but-
Yeah, THQ Nordic.
Yeah,
I know.
their stuff got liquidated and people were like, hey, let's call ourselves THQ Nordic.
What was
Because
the
We
one
can buy
that
the
went?
brand.
Oh, Heavy Iron. That was the one.
No problem with that.
No problem about that anyway.
Fairly Odd Parents breaking the rules.
What?
Okay, I love that game so much, but
That
talking
was the last. That was the last
That's
game
not
played
even-
by THQ.
Okay.
the main thing that I expect, like at the beginning of EA, is Battlefront 2.
If they do that right at the
Please.
beginning, that will be the highlight of.
It's
EA.
either
You
going to
know,
be
it
at the
just-
beginning or the ass end of the conference. Let's
yeah,
be
they're,
honest.
they're
Just a
either,
little
they're
bit-
either, they're
just
either
a
going to
little
start strong
tad
so they can
bit of
just
an Easter
stagger
egg.
around through the rest of it,
Here-
or they're going to fumble through things and then win everybody over at the end.
Here's the thing. I remember.
Like they did with Battlefield
Uh,
1's announcement.
Yeah.
Fuck
I
Battlefield 1,
remember-
by the way.
Oh, yeah. A few years back, they had it so that it was sports, and then a different title, then sports, then a different title, then end off with sports.
Oh, what year was that? I think I remember that.
It was the year that they were showing off Mirror's Edge Catalyst. So I wanna say
Oh,
2
yeah, that
years.
was actually fairly recent. Oh.
So
And that was an unfortunate game.
so Madden 18.
Yeah, there's
Madden
reasons
18
why
has a
that
story mode.
game has problems, and I think those are better left unsaid right now.
So yeah, Madden 19.
Story mode.
Madden 18.
18.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
The new
yeah,
Need for
Madden
Speed.
18,
Need for Speed.
Clearly, like every.
FIFA
Actually,
18.
they actually confirmed it for the Need for Speed game. They untitled. It's called Need for Speed Payback.
Yeah.
I have not been interested in Need for
Um,
Speed since Porsche Unleashed.
I just want to
I've
point
never
out
been
with Need for Speed. I just want to point out with Need for Speed, it looks like Fast and Furious the game.
I haven't.
There
I
have
have
been
not
Fast and the
Furious,
Furious
Faster
games.
and Furiouser.
I'm just saying, it
I've not-
looks like it's trying to be Fast and Furious.
It is, and I have not played or been interested in a Need for Speed game since Hot Pursuit.
Jeez.
Hot Pursuit is
That's old.
the original Hot Pursuit Need for Speed 3. Probably one of my all-time favorites.
I'm watching
Let's
the
see what
Payback
it says
trailer
here.
right now, just so that I can see what's going on in this.
Oh
It-
yeah,
It looks
Because
like Fast and
Payback
Furious.
will have 3 main characters who have a different set of skills. The game will be focused on action driving. We'll have 3 main characters working together. It almost looked like GTA 5 for a second by having 3 main characters.
That's another good comparison.
Not starring, not
Just
Trevor.
you're not running around. You're always in the car.
Working together to pull off
It's
action
basically
movie
GTA
like
Fast and Furious.
sequences. Payback will also include 5 different car classes: race, off-road, drift, drag, and runner. He also revealed that
I
the
just
game
really
will have
just wanna-
car
I just want
customization
EA to
in the day and
die.
night cycle.
But they won't because they get so much money from sports.
again,
And
let
they
them
don't stop
die.
coming, and they
let-
don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
Let
You know,
let them die a
EA
similar death to
New Need for
Trinity
Speed
Acquisition.
games are
Great.
okay.
At least it
but,
looks like
how
Criterion
about
isn't working on this
remasters
one.
of Hot Pursuit and Porsche
They are
Unleashed?
not.
Since Criterion
Two
isn't
best
working
Need for
on
Speed
this
games.
one, they're either Criterion is either working on something for Star Wars, or we might see a return to Burnout, which would be
If Burnout
fantastic.
turns, that'd be
Please, bring out Burnout again. I would love to see a
That would
new
actually
Burnout
really-
again.
That'd be really cool.
Because either from Criterion, I want to see either I want to see a new Burnout, or a new Star Wars Pod Racer. A modern
To
Star
be
Wars
fair,
Pod Racer.
that actually
'Cause-
I
Cool.
would prefer the pod
I
racer.
just realized that I don't have my.
No,
That
You're
actually
silly.
reminded me because of from the original N64 games where they had the Star Wars Episode 1 racer. Good God, it's a good game.
It's such a good game.
I own all of the Star
And then
Wars
they had
games
Racer
on
Revenge.
PC.
I'm like, ugh, not Racer Revenge.
Like,
Get
the Sony.
Also, talking about EA, also makes the chat grow tired.
I watched Video Games
I'm out.
Awesome fall asleep to EA.
That's literally me.
Yeah,
I-
EA
Fell
just
asleep
is.
for the entirety of the show.
I have not played an EA game.
It's like they put like a bunch of hype at the beginning and a bunch of hype in the end, but
It's
nothing in the middle.
sports.
It. I mean,
Sports.
there even people who enjoy
They
sports
don't even
games
have
would get
BioWare
tired
to
of how
carry
much
on
they
the
talk
time.
about sports.
I bought
Mhm.
They're
whenever
gonna
I
have
first
Pele
getting
come in
into
and talk
football.
again.
don't remind me about Pele. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Actually, who is the cover star for the,
EA3 and
for the new
Pele.
one?
I bought
I'm missing out on the Pele joke.
I bought
Uh,
Madden
They'll have
9.
Ronaldo come
Played
in
it for a
and-
week.
because he's the one on the cover.
Retarded.
hmm
So that's going to be a thing that's going to happen.
Yep, that's gonna be
We're
a
gonna
When
have
they
Ronaldo
announced-
come in.
goddamn
Okay,
bit.
so for the information on Pele, when they announced FIFA Story Mode, they had Pele come around and
Oh,
like,
they're going to have a Madden character. They're going to have
What was the point of
Dolphins
FIFA
coming.
story mode? If you don't mind me asking.
to just be a story mode.
yeah.
Why?
Pretty much just.
Because
So it's like a Need for
Because
Speed
you know that?
15.
NBA. The
Yeah.
2K NBA games have it.
Because Kobe's on the cover.
Really successful, actually.
Kobe.
Then again, as we said it before, I would love to see pretty much a goddamn WWE game on the Switch.
Yes! But that's not for now, sadly. We'll talk about that later.
Actually from 2K, right?
We'll
Yes,
find-
WWE
We'll
is
find
2K.
out whenever the show comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about stuff. We'll talk
Or
about stuff
recreate-
like 2K and anything else
We'll-
that
we'll
isn't
talk about that
exclusive
after everything.
after we're done talking about Nintendo.
hmm
But since the
We will be going for a while,
yeah the
especially with our ramblings.
Right?
Yeah, pretty
Going
much.
off topic.
I mean,
It's already 9
Uh,
Central.
I'm sorry. I didn't have to be here.
Let's
10
see here.
p.m. Eastern.
Let's
I actually have to keep my voice
on to the
down
next topic for it.
yeah we are switching.
Market shit.
Yeah, Microsoft. Microsoft. Don't do
I-
that.
Good old Mike.
Microtransactions?
More Windows 10
Microsoft.
games. What's an Xbox?
Halo 6.
Xbox Scorpio. Will
Yep,
be
a lot of
shown
Scorpio
on
talk.
design.
I'm expecting a lot of Scorpio talk, even if there's
Yeah,
just-
pretty much a lot of Scorpio.
It's gonna be like Scorpio, 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 Scorpio.
even
Scorpio.
better than PC. Scorpio, 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 Scorpio.
I'm
The-
I'm
the
thinking
Scorpio
that they
will
might give us
Scorpio,
something to
Scorpio
go on their
replace
cash
Xbox.
cow franchise of Halo.
That'd be the- Scorpio, 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 Destiny 2, Scorpio.
Destiny-
No. Destiny 2 is at PlayStation because they have PlayStation exclusivity.
Hmm.
Why is Premiere open?
So, Scorpio, I'm going to predict, is going to replace the Xbox One completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Gonna
much.
get like last time they pretty much discontinued the 360 as they pretty much shown up the
Yep.
Xbox One S.
They have to give me something in order for me to even consider buying. They have to give me like
Supposedly, the
The
Scorpio
price point needs
outperforms
to be
mid-range.
the price point needs to be good,
price point needs to be
not
good.
$500.
The
I
Scorpio
need-
No.
outperforms mid-range PCs. So if anything, $500 is actually good for what you're getting.
I
Yeah,
need.
if they price it like
I
700,
highly
like,
doubt
Because
making
you're
it
you're
like
getting a console that's stronger
300.
than my current PC that can run things at fucking Ultra 60.
I need to have some at least decent looking exclusives, and it's like
They need to announce exclusives.
More for
also status
But
you're
Why
cutting
can't all
out.
their
Gonna be another
exclusives be first-person shooters?
Forza.
And like-
Forza 7.
It's like, and
With more Hot Wheels DLC because we deserve it.
and like
The Hot Wheels is actually kind of fun.
like Xbox has always been popular among the multiplayer FPS genre, but I want to like see
But
more
those
like
people move to PlayStation now.
more like adventure platform RPGs that are more popular on PlayStation for them to end up having a market. I will always be loyal to my PS4 and Sony.
Strategy
Solely for
cutting
the-
out
Watch
somehow.
them announce Minecraft Story Mode Part 2.
I will.
Oh my
solely-
God,
Yeah,
don't
Minecraft Story Mode.
Minecraft story mode.
yeah.
Oh my
Come on,
God.
don't you guys
God.
like the Minecraft story mode?
No.
You know, that's something that
No.
Minecraft totally needed.
Although,
They're probably going to talk about Smart Glass and talk more about how
HoloLens.
Smart
Hey,
Glass
where's
works. HoloLens,
our,
yeah.
where's our real
HoloLens,
life
not Smart
Minecraft
Glass.
where we can actually see what's going on in Minecraft? Right in front of our eyes.
You're
'Cause
expecting too
They're gonna
much.
talk about
Tabletop
VR
Minecraft. Isn't that just
Like-
Lego? No, it's tabletop
No.
Minecraft.
Lego Worlds.
You know what the funniest thing is? There are Lego Minecraft.
Yeah,
It's
I
so
actually have
Oh
multiple
my
Lego
God.
Minecraft sets.
Ooh.
Yeah, I do as well.
It's so stupid.
Can confirm.
But like I would say, like it's like I'm going to continue to be loyal to my PS4 because that they are very hefty and like because I'm a big RPG fan and Xbox is just not speaking to me in that regard for
Who knows? They might
the-
announce something.
I would love for them to announce something. I would love
Here's the
to,
thing: if
I already know that
if
they're
Microsoft
gonna show
does
Crackdown.
if Microsoft does what they did last year in regarding with just pushing Final Fantasy 15 on Xbox One,
bought it for PS4.
I
Of
I
course.
really hope that they don't do the same with Kingdom Hearts 3.
Why?
Just because
Here's the thing.
They'll do
they
the same.
showed off footage on the Xbox One for Final Fantasy 15, mostly just to show that Final Fantasy 15 is on the Xbox One because everyone keeps on forgetting.
I want to say this. You bring up the fact that Kingdom Hearts 3 is on Xbox, supposedly going to Xbox One. The most recent trailers had no Xbox branding at all.
The most
Oh,
recent
yeah.
trailer was from
Yeah.
2015.
Yes.
to be honest,
They removed
most
the trailer. They removed the Xbox logos from those trailers.
It's because
Oh, wow.
Sony has Square Enix by the balls.
Plus, it wouldn't make sense to put Kingdom Hearts 3 on there anyway if they're not going to put the collections.
yeah, it's because
It would make more sense to put.
Kingdom Hearts was mostly been with on the PlayStation platforms
Look, here's the thing.
and
It would
some
make
little
more-
Nintendo.
It would make more sense for them to put it on the Switch than put it on the Xbox. Let's be
It
honest.
would
No.
make more sense.
Yeah, it would make more
Yeah,
sense,
I
but
agree.
it needs to stay on.
If anything, they're going to show Final Fantasy VII Remake at Microsoft.
I
No,
would be
I
so
swear
that still
if
has
that land-
PS4
It has
exclusivity right
PlayStation
now.
First. It's PlayStation first.
like
Yeah.
kick you in the balls. They only released
Yeah.
it for Vita.
Oh God.
And I have a Vita.
I have a
I
Vita
do
too,
too.
but like,
You have a Vita too?
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't know that was out.
well,
Oh,
here's the thing: it's a Japan exclusive, so.
No, the
Kyrie's
Vita
got
2 is just a
jokes.
Switch. What are you talking about?
more jokes.
Anyway, back
the
to
Vita
the,
2 is just the Switch
none
without with a worse party chat.
nice.
even though we're still talking about Microsoft, I
Yeah,
really
we
want
can
to
talk about
see.
Microsoft.
I really want to see what they're doing in KI season 4. They tease
That's
about
probably-
that.
Yeah, I would.
All
I
right,
don't
Killer
play. I don't
Instinct.
play Killer Instinct, but it's just I want to see
more
more
characters
characters. I want to see what they do with
I
them.
actually thought that they were done introducing characters now.
We're probably going to see Sea of Thieves as well.
Sea of Thieves definitely.
Like,
Oh yeah, that game.
We haven't seen that since.
I almost forgot it
I mean,
existed.
we saw last year, but you know what I mean.
They're still doing like beta testing and shit right now.
hmm
I see.
Which reminds me, is
That
Namco
explains.
Side topic? Is Namco Bandai having anything?
Oh, Namco Bandai.
That will be more of a third party that we talk about at some
Namco
We'll
Bandai?
talk-
Nintendo.
Yeah, we'll talk about
Yeah.
it after Nintendo.
Namco Bandai. Oh. All right.
In regards to
wanted ask
more
that, 'cause
recent
that's
news,
that's where I will go.
I'm not sure. We're still not sure if this is still going to remain Xbox exclusive if these rumors are true. But the possibility of Scalebound coming back.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that'd be cool.
Yes.
I would
Yeah,
like
that's cool.
like-
That
I
will
would like
allow
that.
They
Microsoft a
fucked
lot.
up by canceling
Okay.
that.
Scorpio might win me over with that. Well,
Another thing I
well,
want-
it'll like throw some rings in his favor.
Another thing I want for the Microsoft conference is please bring original Xbox compatibility.
I was gonna mention that, but there is another thing that Square
Yeah,
Enix
because the
recently
360
talking
was able
about.
to emulate that perfectly.
Nope.
Square Enix was recently talking to IGN.
Oh yeah,
That
Final
they-
Fantasy 14.
Final Fantasy 14 possibly going to Nintendo Switch and Xbox One.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, I read about that earlier today. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Too bad I
I
already have it
would-
for the PC.
I
The-
would love
Nice
it
Queen
to
X.
Ah, that's cool.
Switch.
Hello,
I was like,
because I don't have
I would
a
love
PC.
that because I want more
them
people
to get it
playing
because more people need
14.
to play that game.
I want more people playing 14, and what
I
it
haven't
ma-
touched
the thing
15
is,
yet.
if that comes out on those two consoles, imagine the maintenance on the servers.
Maintenance on servers.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
And we thought that the
Plus-
Stormblood maintenance was a bit much.
I mean, if
Plus-
it comes down to it, it's like, okay, I can't play Final Fantasy right now. It looks like I'll hop over to either Mario Kart 8 or Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Plus, remember, this
Or ARMS,
will mark
by that.
the most likely mark the first game that is compatible through any console.
That would be true.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
because
could
they
be-
all use they
would
they
have
don't
to
use
the same server.
exclusive servers. They all use the same servers.
So if they
Huh.
do that, Rocket League announced for everyone being able to play it together.
Rocket League hype is over.
Th-
I'm
they-
sorry. Overwatch.
No.
Overwatch.
You-
took it.
you-
The
you
last
say
thing
that-
the last thing we saw, actually it was today or last night. I saw something on my YouTube feed about a Monster Cat partnership with
Of course.
Rocket League.
Really?
They're doing an anniversary map in new cars as well.
I'll take it.
But supposedly they want to put it on Switch, and with rumors, they are close to sealing being able to put all servers together.
Yep.
So Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, PC all could play together.
Yeah.
It would be quite literally
Mhm.
the biggest MMO of all time.
Yeah.
If they own,
And I mean, World of Warcraft is still big when Final Fantasy 14 had 3 consoles to play on:
Wow.
PC, PS3, and PS4.
Now PS3 is gone though.
Yeah, PS3 is out of the picture at this point.
It's pretty much going dead at the moment.
Well,
I think
it's been
the
discontinued.
7th generation of consoles is officially dead now.
Yeah,
I
actually,
still
yes.
use my PS3.
Yeah, you may
I
use
think-
it, but that doesn't mean they're making them.
I think the best.
duh.
I think the best thing is like the last thing that people will remember the PS3 for is Persona 5.
Oh, that's
That-
interesting. Apparently,
that-
the PS3 was not the only thing still going until this month.
Oh,
The Wii Mini is only just getting discontinued as well.
No one
Wait,
owns a
what?
Wii Mini.
what?
LOL.
Wait, what?
No one
Wii Mini.
bought the Wii Mini.
The hell's a
heck was
Wii
that?
Mini?
It's a Wii.
Exactly.
It's a
It's a Wii
Wii
without
without
backwards
GameCube compatibility.
The
and it's
fuck's a
tiny.
Wii Mini?
Or internet
Oh,
support
those
at
are the
all.
ones those are the ones that were GameCube compatible, weren't they?
The
It-
ones
it
that
was-
weren't GameCube compatible.
Oh, weren't.
It-
Bleh.
It was
They
the
were tiny
pre.
and didn't and took it out.
It was
So
the
was
pre.
were those like the red ones?
Yeah.
Yes, here I'll drop an image for you in shit posting.
We should probably finish off Microsoft talk though.
Yeah.
I mean, at
So
this
that
point,
way
what
we
else
can keep
does
it going.
Microsoft have, really?
Crackdown.
Either they
okay.
either they introduce
Crackdown
some DLC for Gears 4,
Scorpio.
or they talk about Halo 6, which I
They're not.
honestly don't expect
They
They
Halo
say
need
6.
to talk about Gears
never
of War
expect
five.
of getting
Halo's
Halo
probably gonna
6
be another
anymore.
spin-off, honestly.
Well, here's the thing. I thought the Halo storyline was over.
No.
Honestly,
No,
I thought
no,
The
no.
original trilogy
343
is over,
continued it.
yes,
I
but we're
thought-
on a new trilogy.
The only way that they can make Halo 6 good is if they retcon 4 and 5.
It's like
Yeah,
Unfortunately, they can't.
if I had to put Halo into a closed book, I would have to steal the words of Keith from BuzzFeed about the Shrek series. It was a perfect trilogy, really.
Trilogy, yeah. Trilogy, Reach, and ODST.
Yeah.
So not really a full trilogy, but those games
Close
are good.
enough.
Now the one last
Well, I
thing.
mean, like, it's weird to talk about
There's
because
also
it
gonna
wasn't
definitely
even
be
planned on
announcements of
being a
new
trilogy in
games.
the first place.
Mhm.
Oh, they need to announce Gears of War 5. I mean,
There's definitely gonna be announcements of games.
All right.
Here's
So,
Also, Cuphead.
so
Cuphead,
Oh
definitely.
yeah, where's
They-
that?
oh
band?
yes, Cuphead. That's right. I completely forgot
Like
about
the
Cuphead.
entirety of Microsoft's conference would be labeled as the lowest if they don't say anything about Cuphead.
Class changed from a shoot 'em up
The
to
reason
a
we haven't
platformer?
seen Cuphead is they are completely redoing it and making it an actual platformer instead of just a boss rush.
Oh, yeah,
Good.
that's exactly what I was saying.
Oh, huh.
So,
Yep.
and, so
Yeah,
in
stupid
overall
protesters.
terms, on a scale of 1 to 5, how excited are you to watch Microsoft? I give it
Nah.
a 2.
Not as excited as the
Great.
others.
Yeah, not
Well,
as
I
good
mean,
as it.
I'm
No,
glad
really.
that most like my.
I mean, EA has
EA's even
has
worse than that.
something has at least
I'm
one
glad-
thing pulling me towards
I'm
it.
glad that I'm not going to be able to watch EA's. Because I'm going to be
What's-
out.
Yeah,
done.
they're-
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch EA's press
What's
conference.
okay? So what's after Microsoft?
After Microsoft, we go to the Glitch Kings themselves, and the owner of the Glitch Things, Glitch Things, Todd Howard. We got Bethesda.
We're going to see Skyrim running on Switch and get a release date.
and we're
Right.
going
Without
to get,
without mods.
Without
Let's be
mods,
honest,
sadly.
Switch won't
They're
be
not
able to
gonna do
support
that.
mods.
and
That's
it'll
not
al-
fair, yeah.
and it'll already be released by the time E3 gets here. But they're still going to upplay ESO Morrowind. It's gonna happen.
That's basically confirmed. They released an image that shows two things under construction, with the rest of their series being there. So we're getting at least 2 announcements of new IP.
I would
And
love
we're
that.
probably going to get more information on Quake Champions.
Yep, probably more
Wait
information
a
about
minute.
Quake, and maybe what they're gonna do with Doom.
Yeah,
Which
that
I'm
that
pretty-
is the ending
Oh,
of Doom
right,
was
they need
total
to
sequel bait.
Release Doom 2.
Hold on.
Sequel
I wanna-
hooks.
I want to check something.
Doom 5.
Doom
Doom
5,
5
that would be
aka Doom 3 2 because Doom 3 is Doom and Doom 3 doesn't exist.
True.
Although I'm still doing the Ultimate Doom Let's Play.
nice.
Doomed.
Okay.
So what you're
So-
saying is
Let
they
it be
pulled a
doomed.
Half-Life.
DOOM''D.
I'm looking at the image. I'm going to post it in the E3 chat.
Yeah.
Wolfenstein's not on there.
Oh man, I
What?
Interesting.
We're getting a,
Machine Games, what the fuck are you doing?
We're getting a new Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein was always fun.
Are we
Oh yeah, they have the
I-
amusement park thing. We've got
I
Doom,
barely
2
enjoyed
things under
Speaking
construction.
of amusement park, are we gonna
ESO.
finally see Nintendo Land?
We have ESO. We have Doom.
Nintendo Land
We
2.
have Quake Champions. We have Fallout 4. We have Prey.
Oh, they're definitely going to
Right.
be pushing the VR. Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the land.
Doom VR.
Yeah, Doom
Well, isn't
VR
VR
and
still
Fallout 4
crazy?
It's
VR.
VR right now.
So if you look into the top,
One of
top
these
right-
constructions. One of these constructions is definitely going to be Wolfenstein.
Let me see if I could get
if
this
you look
picture
into
up on
the top
screen.
right-hand corner of Bethesda Land, you will reach what is now to be overtaken and become Aku's new place.
Let me see. Can I do this from browser source?
I'm actually gonna look at this image from my phone because I can't scroll. Or
Samurai
anything.
Jack.
I can't mess with anything on
Video game
Discord.
confirmed by,
I'm
made
gonna-
by Bethesda.
I'm gonna bring this up on my stream so that way.
Yep,
can
here's
actually be
the
seen, so we
picture.
know
Oh,
what-
I get it. I
they know
see
what
it.
we're
Yeah,
talking
right, Jack.
What the heck? It's like, yeah,
Samurai
exactly.
Doom guy
What the?
confirmed.
Why is Aku doing in the Doom area?
Samurai Doom guy confirmed.
Oh yeah. Shit.
It crossed over
Long
to
ago
realize
in
that.
a distant land.
Into
Doom
the
China.
distant line where we can whip and tear our demons.
Rip and tear.
Back to the
There,
best.
there,
back to
there's
the
the
best
picture for
Samurai
the stream, so the stream knows what we're talking about.
Then again, if any of you guys never listened to the Doom 2016 soundtrack, I would definitely worth picking it up.
I have it on Spotify.
I have it. I do have it too. Okay, I'm gonna remove that.
See, the thing
that's
is,
gonna be
if they're
Bethesda.
only going to be talking, okay, they're probably going to be talking about that Elder Scrolls card game.
That's already out though.
That's not stopping
probably gonna be
Blizzard from
another
talking
update.
about talking about like Hearthstone over and over and over again.
That the thing is,
And like I said, they're probably going to talk about ESO.
They
I
only
guess.
just
Yeah.
put
Always
out
something to.
Elder Scrolls Legends. There's not going to be an expansion right away. So
You'd be surprised.
if they do that, then
Dishonored
that
2
card game's
DLC.
dead. That could be a thing, actually.
Inbox DLC.
Inbox. It's already out.
Inbox.
It's a card game, yes.
I'm just ready for Skyrim 6 Hammer
We're not talking. We moved to Dishonored 2.
Oh.
Oh
That's
yeah.
why I got confused.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
the 2 it's been out for a while.
Yeah, that's been out for a bit.
Dishonored 3.
No.
No. DLC.
No.
They'll do some story DLCs.
Yeah.
Dishonored 2 remastered.
No.
Well, and
Why?
basically,
They don't need a
They already
remaster of a
already
game that came
remastered
out 2
Dishonored
years-
1.
Yeah.
Well-
Dishonored 2 just came out a few months ago.
I mean,
Doom
as-
3
as-
BFG edition again.
Dishonored the complete edition. It has Dishonored 1 and 2 with all
That's
the
a
DLC
waste, don't
packages.
you think?
That makes no sense. That would just be a waste of resources.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean.
I mean,
the
what-
ones
what
that
else
were
is Arcane
involved
Studio
in that
doing?
was-
That's my
Arcane
feelings
Prey.
for
Enhancement
Dishonored.
Collection.
I'm sorry.
Arcane did
Arcane
Prey.
Studio isn't doing anything to my knowledge.
They did Prey.
Oh yeah, Prey. Yeah,
Prey.
definitely they're gonna talk about Prey.
The most hyped game over the last 2 months.
They're probably gonna.
Yeah.
Okay, when it comes to Prey, they're probably gonna show more. They're probably gonna show DLC about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely
either
they're gonna talk.
They're gonna show Dishonored or Prey DLC.
They're also probably going to show. Well, we're not on that topic. Oh wait.
They'll probably show both.
Probably.
It's pretty much all they have, and maybe like a smaller IP.
Although
They're gonna do Wolfenstein.
I
If they
hopefully
don't, I'm pissed.
it might be Wolfenstein.
They have to show
I want-
Wolfenstein.
They teased it 2 years ago.
Wait.
When they
Now,
first
which
did the first
Wolfenstein
one.
is this? Because I don't recall this.
New Order,
they did
Old
New
Blood.
Order and Old Blood, so it would be after Old Blood. Although Old Blood
No, it'd
was
be
a
after New
standalone
Order
prequel.
because Old Blood was a prequel to New Order.
Yeah, that is true.
So.
I
Yeah.
I would
it's
like
a
to know what the
sequel
heck Machine
to that.
Games is doing. So yeah,
Yes. Machine Games is a good studio.
I could care less about about Bethesda as a developer.
Even though they did develop the
Elder Scrolls
recent.
6.
They're not going to announce an Elder Scrolls 6.
God damn it! No.
You can quote me on this. They're not going to announce Elder Scrolls 6.
Unfortunately.
They're too focused on
alright,
ESO.
So when they do surprise everyone and
Yeah,
announce
so
Elder
that's
Scrolls 6.
ESO is also not the main studio. That's being made by ZeniMax, not Todd
In
Howard's
cooperation.
team.
Well, good. Well, you guys can tell me I told you so all you want during Bethesda's conference because
No,
I'm streaming
I have
that.
a feeling that they're not going to do it, but I'm just saying that it's a different studio that made ESO. So there is a possibility. But if anything, it's going to be just Skyrim again.
So,
'Cause
Bethesda is probably
Fallout
just
4.
going to be all. It's
It-
probably
it-
just going to
it
be
will be
like,
Skyrim
since
Settlement.
nobody likes Fallout 4, how about we Fallout 3 remastered? Even though Fallout 3
That's-
is on,
Even though we
is
got it-
available on Xbox One
Even
backwards
though they-
compatibility.
Even
It's
though
not
they
available
just
on
released
PS4.
a high texture pack, so you can just pretty much free to download it
pretty much.
if you own Fallout 4.
They
So-
already did that.
In conclusion, Bethesda, 1 out of 5. What do you give it?
I'm not that hyped for
Around
Bethesda this year.
2.5.
I'll go in the middle.
Not.
I mean,
I mean,
Because
Yeah,
I want Wolfenstein. If they do Wolfenstein,
I want
that'll be
more
enough for me.
Wolfenstein for that.
well,
Uh,
yeah.
Although
And if they
I
announce
kind of
anything-
want to see how
if they announce single
Wolfenstein,
player-
the new
single player
Wolfenstein, may
DLC for
work
Doom, please.
because it's the id Tech 6.
Ooh.
we're gonna do
Oh
a-
man.
They did do. Ooh, that might not run on my computer.
And we're gonna do a post
Oh,
3, right?
Probably have a post 3.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Heck, I would love to see if there's a
and talk about how
remastered
much.
of.
Talk about all the new
companies
IPs and
they
sequels and
won this
stuff that
over
we
and how
did
much
not
the
talk
rest of
Probably
the
about.
world
might
sucked.
bring up
all the stuff
new
I'm excited about, and like all the
Once we
stuff.
get to
Yeah,
Sony,
kinda-
you already know what the first thing I'm bringing up is.
Yeah, okay, but we're not at Sony right now
Exactly.
because we are
That's
now
why I
because
haven't
since
reached
there's
out
nothing
yet.
else to talk about Bethesda with, we're moving on to PC Gamer.
PC
Nothing's gonna get
gamer.
If
Oh,
if
yeah.
they
You
do
mean
talk,
those
okay,
that never show anything?
yeah,
They
probably
talk about, like,
again they're
indie
probably
stuff,
at
kinda.
not Bethesda. Well, Bethesda will have a presence out there, but I'm thinking Blizzard will probably have a good presence there. Because it's been 1 year since Overwatch came out. What the fuck are they going to talk about?
That's true.
Yep. What the fuck they're gonna talk about?
Overwatch. More characters. Yes.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right,
they'll
they
have
have to
some
rebuild
characters.
Doomfist or something like that.
Yay, more timed events because everyone loves timed events, don't they?
Right.
We sure do like timed events.
You know what? I'll make a prediction for
turn the gears.
Blizzard and Overwatch at PC Gamer. They will announce a permanent PvE mode.
That would keep me drawn on Overwatch because I am sick of PvP.
Here's the thing with Blizzard. They know how to make PvE.
Yeah, they really do.
A sequel to Limbo.
I think that would actually be more at Microsoft.
Yeah.
So what we got here? We got a presentation
Warcraft
from
4.
Bluehole, Bohemia Interactive, Creative Assembly, Quiet Games, Microsoft
We'll
as
see
usual.
Total War Warhammer 2.
Nexon, Paradox Interactive, Raw Fury Games, and Tripwire Interactive.
Ooh.
Whatever.
Tripwire, we got
Whatever
Whatever next
Killing Floor.
update
Killing
that
Floor.
Minecraft has.
All which reminds me.
Killing
in
Floor
2
2
hours, we should be
tomorrow.
able to get Killing Floor.
Killing Floor
wow.
2
Now,
tomorrow on PS Plus, so that's going to be
It
fun.
should unlock in an hour and a half.
Oh shit, really?
My time. Because I believe it
Wow.
goes Eastern.
Yeah, I would if I bothered to renew my PS Plus my subscription.
I still have it.
Well, because the thing is, I canceled it because I really had no one to play. I play 14, but that's it.
And you don't need PS
I know
Plus to
you
play
regret it.
14, so...
Yeah.
Not really.
I'm surprised I haven't added any.
Like, I don't regret my decision of like, oh no, I didn't replenish my PS Plus subscription.
I just canceled my Xbox Live after not using my Xbox.
I never use the Xbox Live. I usually mostly go for PlayStation Plus.
Here's the thing. I was keeping it because just in case I would play with friends, and then I didn't play with my friend for the past 3 months, so I was like, fuck it. I'm not going to...
And then I
Wait,
And then I
does
lost all
Valve
my
not even have a
friends.
presence at PC Gamer?
No, they never
No.
do. It's
I don't
Valve.
think so.
Valve's off doing their own thing.
Yeah,
Valve doesn't care.
Valve does not care
It's all
about
because,
you or anything.
Because Gaben. It's all because of Gaben.
1, 2.
Lord Gaben.
What chapter 2?
God damn it,
E3,
Jay.
E3, have a good E3, Gabe gets shot.
Have a good what number is that?
Have
No.
a good E backwards
What?
E.
Why
It's between a 2 and a. It's between a 2 and a 4, Gaben.
When
He
Gabe
doesn't even know what a 4
We
is.
get Ricochet too.
There's more numbers at the 2.
Okay,
when
okay.
Gabe ends up dead, and then they do a like pause
Here's
death,
the
they
thing.
autopsy his
Even
body,
if they
they
did-
find a Half-Life 3 symbol on his ass.
Even if Gabe, here's the thing. No matter what, Gaben needs to be alive in order for Half-Life to happen,
Half-Life 3.
because he's the one who heads that.
The key to Half-Life is on his ass.
Oh God, no.
Oh, I remember that.
The
Let me find a
Half-Life
video I have about it.
the Half-Life symbol is tattooed on his buttock.
While you guys keep
So-
talking, I'm actually okay. Some of these games.
Okay.
Okay,
So
what?
Give me a
game-
second, I have a
What do we
video
even-
We
related
should
to that.
continually go
Other
off
devs
the rails
make.
here. This is very professional.
I mean,
what do some of these other devs make?
Well, if you're looking for a professional, you went to the wrong place.
Oh my god.
Wait, did you say Behemoth? The Behemoth.
Oh yeah.
As
If Behemoth is
in...
there, they'll do more pit people.
Why the
Yeah.
people that made Bad Blood Theater?
Oh yeah. Because speaking of the blowhole, because there's probably going to be more edit content for PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds on E3.
No, God.
Oh, probably.
I wouldn't be
No.
I tried
surprised.
playing that game, but it's so unoptimized that it doesn't run at all for me.
Oh, why?
Oof.
That and the first time I didn't have voice chat on, and someone bitched at me for not listening to say turn around, and it's like, oh, fuck off, PC gamer, pieces of crap. I'm not having
because
VC on.
this is what happens. Plays have private rooms added.
Mm-hmm.
Like, please. This one.
Someone there's going to be talking about, like, didn't Daisy finally get out of, like,
Nope.
alpha?
Nope.
I heard that it got out of, like, alpha, like, recently. Like,
Still
why
not
was it in
fully out,
alpha
though.
so long?
It's still not fully out though.
I know I'm not saying fully out. I'm just saying out of alpha. It's in beta now
Yep. Of course it is.
because
Honestly.
That
Daisy
game's never releasing.
definitely Daisy's never
That
gonna
game
release.
has become the new Duke Nukem Forever.
At least
I
you
know.
can play it.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
you-
matter.
Forever.
At least you can play it.
Here's the thing. Here is the thing. DayZ, by the time it actually releases, the fad of these battle royale games will be dead.
Oh yeah, that's
At
great.
It's trash. Nobody's
some
gonna
point, I
buy
feel
it.
they need to change the name of the game to Daisy Forever because it's taking forever.
I mean, look at H1Z1. They split it into a PvP game and a PvE game. It's two separate things now,
Yeah.
and it's basically
Early access
Daisy.
is the worst thing ever.
There are some
Early
good
access,
things to come out of it.
AKA playing an incomplete
I
game
don't know.
with all
No,
the glitches.
I
I mean,
can't
pit-
really
pit people
completely
in early
dismiss early
access.
access because the game that I was playing all weekend, Hive Jump, that initially came out on early access, and I'm like, I had fun with it. It was just like really choppy because it was early access. But once it got out of early access, it lived up to what I was expecting of it in the future.
You just have to have low expectations with these games.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
Yeah. See,
Unless it's a good dev behind it.
expectation.
Like
Graphite Lab.
Chrome Studios, the makers of the Tasmanian Tiger series, have been putting out the Thai games on Steam via early access, so that they can make them the games that they wanted them to be in the first place.
Oh,
And they're doing a
like
fucking
how
amazing job.
like how they're doing with Turok.
Sort of.
Oh yeah, Turok. I really want to see a remastered of Turok and Turok 2. And
I mean,
any
they've already
other
released
Turok
those.
games. Maybe a
Turok
reboot.
one,
Nice.
Turok 1 and
Nice.
2 are on Steam.
Yes, they're on Steam and perfectly playable.
Possibly.
Just Turok 1 and 2
except I
though.
think in the
I'm
second
waiting
one,
for
you start
Turok 3.
hitting some very glitch on it.
Maybe anything new from Kara?
I'm just
I'm gonna
waiting
make
for
an
Turok 3.
outlandish prediction. New Duke Nukem.
That
Oh,
would be
they're-
outlandish.
That's called
happening.
Yeah,
called
that's definitely
Bulletstorm,
outlandish.
the full clip edition.
No.
Speaking of, is that out yet?
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah,
And they did
definitely.
not
No
release
shit.
it to anyone.
We already talked about Total Biscuit.
Yep, Total Biscuit and his
And the G2A
savior of
shit.
that game.
Yeah.
He saved
Game-
that game by basically killing G2A.
Oh
And
yeah, yeah, basically.
I don't
Games
know
released on time
if-
are better than games rushed.
Yeah.
But I think like
Final Fantasy
I
15.
think,
I
we
think
could probably just move on to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
let's
should
just
probably
move on.
I'm gonna say 1 out of 5 for PC.
Yeah, that's
PC Gamer Show is never
I gotta
interesting to
say,
watch.
Not gonna
and
be
considering
at
the
all.
fact
It's gonna be
that-
Matt.
Ubisoft.
I'm not,
Yep,
Time to
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft
I'm
with
not
its
quite-
brand new with
I'm not
its
quite-
brand new
Oh,
logo,
great.
which looks as
I'm
I'm not quite
inspired
sure
as
that
their
RTX
games.
will be there, so I'm gonna give it 2.
They made that logo so that way depending on what they're promoting, it's going to change.
And also will show how empty they are on the inside.
Yeah.
My first joke when I saw this logo was, "Oh, finally they made their logo as incomplete as their games."
Oh.
Oh, shots fired.
Because at least that's more mature than what everyone else says. It's just a piece of poop that is on that's turned on its head.
That's more of an ice cream cone.
Ladies and gentlemen, booby saw.
We're gonna see Assassin's Creed.
This is what the logo actually looks like.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna hear about the new Assassin's Creed.
First
It's
thing
gonna
first.
be in Egypt.
First thing first. Far Cry 5.
Yep, they're starting off with Far Cry 5.
No, but here's the thing. They're gonna do what they did last year and start off with Just Dance after a terrorist attack.
Yep.
Oh god, just
Jesus Christ.
Well, I mean, did you hear about what happened?
At least Aisha Tyler isn't going to be isn't going to be hosting at this time.
That fucking.
Wait, she's not?
Nope.
Thank goodness.
Oh shit. Okay.
Well,
That might make the show bearable.
Also, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands DLC.
Yeah.
They've
Tom
already released those.
Tom Clancy.
Tom Clancy.
If anything, we're seeing more stuff on Siege.
And also, who could forget the fractured butthole?
They have to show that off. They have to show more of.
That's gonna be
For the third year in a
interesting.
row.
Because that has always been the highlight of Ubisoft's press conference, is just South Park.
South Park is great.
But
South Park is amazing.
Oh yeah, they need to.
It's a
show.
parody of
South
Marvel.
Park, the fractured butthole.
For Honor.
It is a
Season 2.
sequel to Stick of Truth.
Yep.
It is 100% a sequel. They got tired of medieval and went to superhero.
Yep, that's actually a thing that they.
That-
That actually was something in the trailer that they showed the first time.
Yep.
It's like you see them in their actual wizard, in like their actual medieval clothing, and then that's when they decide, okay, we're gonna be superheroes now.
Fuck it, superheroes.
Yeah.
Did you get the memo? We're doing superheroes now.
Though if it's gonna be as hectic
Let's
as
see how your
I
franchise
still
does
need to
DC
play
Comics.
Stick of Truth, actually.
Stick of Truth is good.
hectic as Stick of Truth, there's gonna be like a main plot point where it's gonna be like a.
But then again, Stick of Truth is good for the. I have to say it's good mainly because Obsidian.
And now
Well,
it's
here's the
fucking
thing.
tough.
I'm as much as I'm going to sound contrarian against it. Stick of Truth is easy to break.
It is. It is
That's
definitely.
the one reason why I didn't like
A
it.
little bit.
I mean,
It
let's
is
be
an
honest
easy
here.
game. It is
Broken.
an easy RPG. Let's be honest.
Bleed status is broken. A gross out status is broken.
You know what the most broken class is in that game?
Jew.
You.
There you go.
Yep.
So
Yep.
what I'm hoping is that there's a bit more balance this time around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like a
Hopefully.
tactical battle system.
Yeah, it's
But-
it's not an RPG. It's
It's
We're
almost like
we're
a
gonna-
Fire Emblem-esque system now.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh, yeah.
South Park Fire Emblem.
So a turn-based strategy.
Fire Emblem South Park. That's terrifying, actually.
Alright,
And I'd be surprisingly okay with that.
did you guys want me
No, I'd be okay with it too. It's just at the same time terrifying.
did you guys want me to read out what's the superhero classes are for the new South Park game?
They
Go
haven't
ahead.
announced all of them yet.
Go
They've
ahead.
only announced like 4.
They did announce probably a bunch of these. There's like 12 of them.
Yeah, there's
Wow.
gonna be like 12, but they only
Wow,
showed off like
12?
4 last year.
I'm gonna say that most of them are gonna be.
Okay, so since this is South Park, this is a legitimate question.
Okay,
Is one of the superhero classes Jew?
they did not show it.
I don't know.
If anything, that's gonna be the last one they show.
Probably.
Because remember,
But-
Jew was a class in
I just want to bring this up. They showed it in the trailer last year, so it's not a spoiler. Your character's motivation is your dad fucked your mom.
Yeah, I remember
Wow.
that.
That sounds like South Park. That sounds like the South Park we all know and love.
So you became
Oh
a
my god!
superhero because of
It
that.
takes place in the plot point that happened. Oh wait, yeah. I'm gonna stop there.
That is your character's motivation.
Because I mean, like, why would we give them some deep actual motivation? This is South Park.
Exactly. This
Man,
is
it especially makes sense if
something
you
so
play Stick or
silly.
Truth.
Main
It's based on the
antagonist,
same
Kyle's
character.
mom.
Well, okay.
So, also in regards,
away
do you
from
think there might
what's going to
be?
be the thing.
I was actually
else
gonna
are we thinking?
say. I was actually gonna say, do you think if you bought the first game, it might be backwards compatible with it, as in like it'll drop?
If you
Maybe they
pre-order
can let you.
Ronnie
you get a free copy.
Maybe you can use your actual character from the last game.
Yeah.
I believe so, yes. But if you pre-order Fractured Butthole, you get Stick of Truth on the platform that you pre-ordered for free.
Ooh.
Oh, so
I guess I should pre-order it on Steam.
I like that.
So.
Eh.
Take my money.
Which I highly bet. I'm probably gonna pick up most of the South Park games on Steam.
Yeah. Same. But unfortunately, no matter what, even if you pick it up on Steam, you have to use Uplay.
Yeah.
I love the collective
Yeah.
groan there.
Uplay
And there's
sucks.
the-
I'm laughing because it's
Groans
so
of
true.
increasing discomfort.
And there's the ace in the hole.
Groans of increasing discomfort.
Okay, so switching off from South Park.
What
Are
else do
we?
think?
The question is, which conference are we going to hear a certain crossover game appear in? Nintendo or Ubisoft?
I think
That's a good
Ubisoft. I'm
question.
hoping
Ubisoft.
Keep
It
that
would
away
make
from
more
the
sense at
Nintendo conference.
Ubisoft. For context of anyone listening,
Rabbids RPG.
yeah, the
Yeah.
Mario
Okay.
Rabbids crossover.
There's
My
the
first
Kingdom
question
Battle.
is why.
Oh,
You know, I don't.
There's a
really
market.
see
No, the
Here's
thing
the
is, there's a market for
why
it.
people.
There's a market for it. It's just not for us.
Here's the thing. One, that. Two, this is most likely a deal between Nintendo and Ubisoft, so Nintendo gets exclusive rights to Beyond Good and Evil 2.
That
Maybe,
actually makes
yeah.
sense.
Yeah, that a friend said that too.
Do a crossover, they get the rights to Beyond Good and Evil 2.
And Beyond
that's what
Beyond
happens-
Good and Evil 2 isn't even going to be shown at
Yes.
E3, and that bugs me.
Well,
So,
I wonder if they're gonna
That
show
if,
that
that's probably why
they
that's
show.
a thing.
Yeah, I read there was a demo about that crossover, and oh my god, that damn that humor.
The
Yeah, I
only
feel
game
like
which
it
calls
just-
Princess Peach a badass.
So, the Rabbids were alright at first because they were the villains. But then
Yeah,
they became the good guys, and then their humor just doesn't make
It's
sense.
just-
now.
I don't know. No,
Crazy.
Rabbids Go Home was pretty good from what I saw.
at
They,
least the music
they
was
were
good.
in minigame collections on the Wii. And then
Which
they
were
became
fun.
this
Which were good
All right.
games.
big thing.
They were
Those
fun.
were good games. Those were good
The
games.
last
Everything
last
after that, bad.
console game when it comes to Rabbids was back in 2014.
Wait, what? Jeez.
Last for console, not
Didn't
at
they-
mobile.
Didn't they do TV shows though?
Yes,
Yep.
they did. And
And they and didn't they do something with that last year at E3, talking about like something was interacting with the TV show? Was that at Ubisoft conference? Or was that at Microsoft?
I
I don't remember. I kind of lost interest after the shitty Tom Clancy fake voice communication.
Tom Clancy.
I mean, Wildlands is a good game. Wildlands is actually a fun game.
It is.
Wildlands is
No one talks like that when
here's the
playing
thing.
games.
Here's the thing. Wildlands is good, but it's literally just the Ubisoft base takeover just over and over and over and over. That's all it is.
Well, what do you expect? Quality?
I mean, look at their logo.
When
Do
think
you
about
expect quality?
When you think about it, it really is basically just the Ubisoft base takeover all the time. Now we just need the Ubisoft climb tower game.
Please,
They're
God,
removing
no.
towers. They're removing towers from Far Cry 5.
Yep.
They have to. It wouldn't make sense from Montana, first and foremost.
What else does Ubisoft have that we could talk about other than Assassin's Creed?
Other than Rabbids and other than Just Dance, and South
They
Park.
could talk
Far Cry
about-
5.
Well, yeah, that's obvious.
Yeah, that's I obviously think that.
I feel like Far Cry 5 is going to be the most topic.
3D Rayman.
Oh, right, that one.
It's going to be a bunch. Oh yeah,
I'm actually
Not gonna
really
lie,
excited
New
for
that's
Rayman.
Far
actually
Please
Cry
give me
pretty
New
because of the
Rayman.
That
controversy
looks
around
like
it.
a pretty good game.
Platformer Rayman.
Far Cry 5 is apparently
Give it
being
to me,
seen
Ubisoft.
as
Well, didn't you already get one a
as
few
a
years
world
ago?
where far right
That was
Republic
2D.
take over the world.
No, the thing is, they're not going to talk about a new Rayman. They're going to be like, here's Rayman Legends on the Switch, because
Yeah,
that's what they're doing.
Rayman.
That would be safe for Nintendo.
This is Rayman's friend, and it's the same game. Bye, please.
That's
We need money.
going to be at the Nintendo conference. Or the Nintendo Switch, whatever the fuck they're calling it, because it's not a conference, it's a direct thing.
It's a
Show, the Nintendo E3 showcase.
pretty much. Yeah.
Right.
At least it's better than last year when
Showcase.
all they showed off was Breath of the Wild and some of Sun and Moon.
Yeah, at least they're actually
Yeah.
showing more than one game.
Well, at least they're
Well,
gonna
they
show
showed two
something right
games.
now.
Two.
They're showing Mario Odyssey primarily. But
Definitely.
We'll talk about that
Yeah, we'll talk about that later, but seems we're done with
Oh, is there anything
Ubisoft.
else we need to talk about Ubisoft?
Pretty much nothing else, honestly.
Um,
Okay,
not-
then
No,
now,
not
now
really.
we need.
Now we're
And now
Sounds
into
like
the
about all I'm interested in.
now we
We're
have
getting to the big
We're getting
dogs
to
over
good
here.
stuff.
the big dog.
Oh, great, the big.
We
The
have
two big,
PlayStation.
The two big ones.
Sony.
Yes!
Spyro Trilogy.
Finally!
Crash!
Dropping.
Crash,
dropping right
crash,
now, walking
crash.
away.
Dad of
The
War.
end of this month.
Dad of War.
I think that
The
I
Last
think
of Us.
yeah,
Yeah,
God of War
yeah.
is definitely the biggest thing they're going to show off again because
Yes.
did you
Might show a
see
trailer of Last of Us 2.
the massive banner of God of War that they put up?
The
What?
next
Oh,
the
shit.
next Tales of game that's gonna be released next year. They become a remake.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Because
I
But
wouldn't doubt
I just had to say,
because
they
this is
announced
a new
Spyro.
mythology.
I will officially give them the win, no
If-
matter
if
what
they-
Nintendo
and that-
does.
No
If they-
matter what, I will actually give him the win as well.
But here's the
Spyro
thing.
Trilogy needs to happen.
Here's
Exactly.
They
what-
posted that picture. They had the Netherlands Twitter post a picture with classic Spyro in it.
Actually, that was Legend Spyro.
Oh wow.
Oh, the Legend of Spyro.
But the fact that they put
It's still
Spyro
more
on it
classic.
means that they didn't have that they
That's the only thing they didn't announce.
they probably have like something Spyro related.
That tweet no longer exists, by the way.
Yeah.
what we need.
Mhm.
They're
what
trying
I-
to hide it from us. Be like, that way with Spyro.
There was
Spyro
a-
just have to be
a
like, I don't
trailer-
know what you're talking
There was
about.
there was a trailer.
There was nothing there.
There was a trailer for figures that at the end they announced Crash Bandicoot figures and Spyro figures. The Crash Bandicoot noise had the Aku Aku mask. The Spyro had the 1-up sound from Spyro 1.
Oh,
Hmm.
What
That was
we
the only time we
Interesting.
ever heard that sound.
so
So yeah, if we don't
I-
get anything Spyro this year, that's going to be a major bummer.
I will say that I will give them under Ubisoft.
But
Yeah.
the thing
I'll put
is,
them under
PlayStation
Ubisoft
still
no matter
has
what they
a bunch of other things other than Spyro they could
We're
talk
gonna
about.
see Detroit.
Like we could see a sequel, like we could see a remake of Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. That's possible.
That'd be, yes, that is
Mhm.
possible.
We
Well-
could also, But
I
if-
hope that's a thing, but the original
Insomniac-
remake did not do so well.
the game did well, the movie
The
didn't.
game did well.
Yeah,
movie
the
didn't.
game did
Oh,
well.
okay.
so what do you
If-
think we'll see?
but- Before we see that, I honestly expect Spider-Man. We will.
Yeah,
We
the
need
new
to
Spider-Man.
see
game.
Spider-Man.
It looks really
Oh,
interesting. As
oh,
it looked
oh.
from last E3.
Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch
new
needs to
game.
do something. fucking do something. You have
The-
Sucker Punch hasn't done shit since Infamous First
Shuhei
Light.
Yoshida,
The spin-off game from Uncharted.
Now that we're
former
talking about like
IGN member
Sony-
Colin Moriarty, about playing a prototype version of Sucker Punch's game 3 years ago. Where the fuck is it?
God,
Probably cancelled.
Sucker Punch hasn't. Sucker Punch is just needs to do something.
Yeah.
Anything.
It's like
It's going to get
even more
announced
so
this
than
year.
Insomniac or Naughty Dog
I'm
or
calling it. It's
any
announced this
other
year.
company.
Doesn't
right?
have to come out. Announced.
It's like just we don't even need a trailer. We just need something.
Just give us a title card thing. Just the name, at least.
It's like we were that desperate that like when leaks came out about the Spider-Man game, everyone suspected it was Sucker Punch, not
And then it was
Insomniac,
in Tom. It was in
because
Tom.
it would have made sense for it to be Sucker Punch.
And
I don't
obviously,
because of Spider-Man, we're not seeing Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah,
What's
definitely.
what Spider-Man we're talking about here?
Spider-Man
The new
PS4.
game.
Spider-Man PS4, which does not have anything to do with the movies.
Oh.
Has
Oh,
nothing
it's
to
going
do
to
with
be
the
like an
movies.
actual standalone
and mostly.
Spider-Man game.
You guys may say
yeah.
it's a problem because it doesn't have anything to do with movies or stuff. It's Insomniac.
Well, I'm saying the reason
they
why I
know
say
what
it's a
to do.
problem is that the fact that if it's going to come out like very close to when the movie is, then people are going to assume that it's going to be related to the movie.
The
Yeah.
costumes
And
aren't
then
even
people
the
will probably
same.
be pissed when
Yeah,
it's
the
got nothing to
costume's
do with.
nowhere near the same. It has a white spider on it.
All right.
Yeah, but you know people.
so
Plus, they basically already made a Spider-Man game that wasn't a Spider-Man game. It's called Sunset Overdrive.
Okay, out of curiosity, how was that game?
It's
was
good.
good.
It's
I
good.
heard it was good.
It was actually really good.
It's
So
One
made-
of the few good
The-
exclusives on
The fucking
Xbox.
trailer make fun of Call of Duty, please.
Oh yeah, they're definitely
We'll see
going
Call
to
of
be
Duty, we'll see
showing
Destiny
World
2.
War II.
that we don't need another Call of Duty.
We're seeing Call of Duty World War II. We're seeing Destiny 2.
Even though
That-
World War
yeah.
II is actually a sequel to a game that has been way overdue.
It's not. It's not a sequel to anything. It's
it's not-
Sledgehammer's
it's
take
its own
of
thing.
World War II.
Nino Kuni 2.
Nino Kuni 2 will be shown.
Shenmue 3.
No.
I
No.
I don't think
you
that'll be
wish.
shown. They're
If we
still
see
working
anything
on it.
Shenmue, it's going to be an HD collection of the original 2.
I would actually really appreciate that because like there was stuff that you could collect in Shenmue 1. It was intended that whatever you collected would carry over into 2.
So they wanted
but
to
then it
stop and
didn't
swap
release
like
on the Dreamcast.
They wanted basically Banjo-Kazooie's stop and swap for Shenmue.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
That-
it
that'd
was
be
more
kinda
like
cool.
old save bonus. It's just it reads your old save file and unlocks shit based on
It doesn't
that.
help. It doesn't help that Top of Swap for Dewey didn't do too much because since
Well, in the Xbox Live Arcade version, it kind of does.
yeah, but you get a second
Yeah.
ice key. Why do you need a second ice key?
You don't.
You don't get a second ice key in the Xbox version.
You know?
No. You only get the one.
I
I thought they give you. I thought they gave you an ice key in Banjo, and they gave you another one.
I have a feeling when it comes to the Sony conference, even though Activision's going to be showing Call of Duty World War II as well.
They're going to
Destiny
show Call of
2.
Duty. They're going to show Destiny, and then right after Destiny, the what is his name? What is the lead of PlayStation's name currently?
Yoshida.
Sean.
No, Yoshida is Square.
No, Shuhei Yoshida is
Oh,
Worldwide Studios.
who was I
Sony.
thinking of then?
There is a
speaking
Yoshida
of,
in.
do you think that's gonna
Square.
show Death Stranding?
They
That-
have. Yeah, they're definitely showing Death Stranding. There's
It's
no
nowhere
way
near
they're not.
ready, but it's gonna be.
Nope.
Yeah, they're.
No
they-
gameplay, but they're going to show it.
Oh,
So they'll just show you a
Sean
movie,
something.
basically.
Sony.
Oh, another thing they're gonna.
Kojima.
Sean
Kojima.
Layden.
survive.
Sean Layden.
Sean Layden.
Sean
Yeah.
Layden's gonna walk. He's gonna walk out after Call of Duty and Destiny have been shown with a shadow of a dragon.
That's again. It's not.
Just
Shadow
like he
Dragon?
did. Just like he did for Crash, and then he's going to announce the Spyro trilogy.
Yep.
I want to see like the old ones, like
Spyro
Year
1,
of
2,
the
and 3.
Dragon,
Yes.
Year of the
That's
Dragon.
what I'm talking about.
I really want to
Original
see
trilogy,
a
yeah.
They're going to
Zombiac.
remake it. Just like
Oh
they
yeah,
did.
Days Gone.
Gateway to
Bring
Glimmer.
back.
I want to see a remake
Why
of.
was that a title?
I want to see a remake of Enter the Dragonfly. That was by far my favorite.
No.
What? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, unpopular opinion there. I actually
The
enjoyed
worst
Enter the
opinion.
Dragonfly.
Enter the Dragonfly is
Well, they
shit.
can always fix Enter the Dragonfly.
Oh boy.
They're not remaking
The funny thing is that my
Not at
experience with Spyro is pretty much limited to A Hero's Tale.
That's
That
good.
That's at least decent.
All I know is I would like for them to not do the Legend of Spyro trilogy. I would like them to do Spyro the Dragon.
I played the first one years ago and I thought it was good, and then I replayed it and I realized it was trash.
Let's be honest, guys. The worst appearances Spyro has had was in Skylanders.
No.
Yep.
Nope.
Yeah, I agree.
No.
The
Absolutely
Skylanders?
not.
exact version of Spyro in the Skylanders. The original design was terrible. It got
Now
slightly
it,
better
like-
over time.
Nowadays, Spyro is good in Skylanders.
Particularly,
Everyone is still basing it off of the first model.
Okay, well the first model was bad.
Yeah, everyone agrees the first model was bad. It looked like
The
shit.
newer models are better, but still
Yeah.
not great.
I haven't
Yeah,
seen
the
I haven't seen
original
the models
model.
actually.
I
It
mean,
was
I
terrible.
mean my
His
main
model
thing is that
in the
like
show. model in the
Skylanders is
Skylanders
basically
show
the
is
only
good.
thing they're doing with Spyro.
Oh, I haven't-
with the Spyro label.
I didn't know that existed.
Skylanders Academy is a good show.
That's why
didn't
we
even know that
need the
existed.
Spyro trilogy, so we can get new Spyro games as long as it sells well. Just like with
Right.
Crash.
and it would sell well. Like I'm,
So-
I'm,
Like
I'm
Crash
Crash.
trilogy should
Crash
sell
one
well.
is going to. The
Oh, that's definitely gonna sell well.
If Crash does well, do you think there's potential that he might get an entirely new adventure to himself?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All I know is
I'm
Crash
pretty sure
Orange and
they've
Crash Purple
they've
for the
almost
Game Boy
said as much
was
verbatim.
If Crash trilogy does well, he's gonna get a new game.
Yeah,
If
it's-
they
but it's
release a
going to
Spyro
be
trilogy,
Exactly.
going-
He is getting a new game.
The thing
It's gonna
is,
come out like later this year.
Who's ready for
Why?
Crash 4 Part 1?
Pretty much later this month.
No.
I swear to God,
later
they
this-
better not do that.
As
This-
long as they
yeah,
don't
before-
make any of the games that were
Don't
like
ruin-
Crash
if there's
Orange,
anything
Crash
I
Purple.
expect from Crash after Insane Trilogy, PS2, PS4.
Yep.
Like get Twin
Oh, yeah.
Sanity, like get
Twin Sanity and stuff.
Twin Sanity and stuff
like
on
Crash Team
PS4.
Racing. No. Crash Team Racing remaster.
No.
From
Yes.
PS1.
Yes.
With
the
online
PS1 one.
capability.
Not
Oh,
Crash
oh,
Bash, not Crash Bash.
I don't know. I just didn't like.
Just
Yes,
about Crash
Crash
Boom
Bash.
Bang?
because remaster or Crash Tag Team.
I actually like Crash Bash.
I'm just gonna.
Crash Bash and Crash
it didn't make
Tag
sense,
Team Racing.
but it was at least fun.
It was effectively just discount Mario Party with.
Discount
exactly.
Mario Party. You
Oh,
say?
yeah.
Okay,
So it's
What?
like an all-star race.
PlayStation.
we are
PlayStation
probably going to
All-Stars
see Kingdom Hearts
Heart.
3, something related to Kingdom Hearts 3, since it's been 2 freaking years since we
Hopefully a
Hopefully,
release
the guy,
date.
hopefully when like they announce Square Enix, there's gonna be you're gonna have like what's the guy Nomura? Yeah, he's just gonna walk out like wearing like his outfit's just gonna be nothing but belts.
Jesus
And then they need
Christ.
to show Final
Please no.
Fantasy VII Remastered.
They're
Well,
not.
remake.
And then they're also gonna have the
No
guy
way.
that near guy, you know, the one with the moon head.
the cool guy, yeah.
The cool
Him as
guy.
well. He'll be there as well.
I don't see that.
I was making a joke, but that would be hilarious.
Drakengard 4.
That was at the Square conference, and there's no Square conference.
There
this
is no
year.
Square conference, but
Nope.
it's again
Speaking
Square,
of Square,
is big with
because since
PlayStation,
we,
so they're
getting
going
back
to
to
be.
the Final Fantasy,
They're
we're
gonna-
getting Final Fantasy 7 remake and Kingdom Hearts 3 for that.
We're going to see some. We're going to see some new Final Fantasy 15 stuff.
Yeah,
I
probably.
would
DLC
assume like
stuff.
maybe
And-
a trailer for
yeah.
3
They might chill.
Hopefully, a
They
new
might
trailer for
change
Final
that.
Fantasy 7 remake.
and hopefully also a
They're
new
not
trailer
doing
for Kingdom Hearts 3.
And they might be I I was going to say they might be talking about Stormblood a bit more, but no.
Well, by that point, Stormblood's already out.
Yeah, but that hasn't stopped them from talking about stuff that's released before.
We'll have early access during they talk about Stormblood.
Yeah.
They'll probably have like a video like showing off like what's been going on in early access or something.
Hey, anyone remember anyone remember like when they showed off the first trailer of Kingdom Hearts 3, where they have like the whole CGI cutscene, and then you see the calendar in the background?
Okay, I'm just hoping that we get something for Kingdom, like anything at this point, because seriously, it's getting to the point where
I mean, technically
I'm
the
not
last
caring.
It's starting to become
When
Half-Life
is
3
Stormblood
syndrome
early
here.
access?
the 16th.
So
No,
it will
actually,
be
it's
4
not
days
becoming-
after.
It's not becoming Half-Life 3 syndrome, because since we know the Kingdom Hearts 3
So
is
they
going to
could
come
still
out.
do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's.
And the
Fair,
thing
but,
and the
like,
thing
I'm
is,
not saying that it's
no,
not
It's gonna
coming
be
out.
Final Fantasy 15 all over again.
No, just like I'm not saying it's never coming out. What I'm saying is, because of the delay, there's already a degree of, I don't know what's the word.
there is no delay. Kingdom Hearts 3 has no delay. It hasn't had.
It's never even been announced with its actual date.
So
But ever since they released that hype trailer, or the trailer that started this hype train, like people have been expecting it. At this point, people are becoming apathetic. Like, oh, all right, cool.
From what
Yeah, it's like,
rumors
yeah,
are stating, Kingdom Hearts 3 2018 being released, finished or not?
That is a very iffy.
That's
It
a
has to be
dangerous road
finished.
to be going down.
It has to be finished. Let's be honest.
the thing is,
Final Fantasy 15.
technically, Kingdom Hearts 2 wasn't finished until Final Mix.
The last thing we
yeah.
want is a Kingdom Hearts game that ends up turning out to be a Sonic 06.
Yeah.
Look, I
God,
mean,
no.
if it ends up being like a Kingdom Hearts 2, where you have like this other stuff that you don't have like the beginning of the game, like the whole after game stuff, I don't mind, because that could just be DLC they could add on later.
Give them. You want them to give us extra paid stuff that was supposed to be in the game?
Isn't that
Is
what,
it-
well,
It's better than having a Final Mix that was only exclusive to Japan.
Good point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
If anything, it should be a free update. Just
Yeah,
because
that might be most
it's
likely.
their fault for taking this fucking long.
Exactly.
Or maybe they decide like, oh, what if we add like this thing just because since we can?
also
If they were to add actual new stuff that wasn't supposed to be in the game, then yes, they can charge us all they want.
Also, to stay on Square, but to shift from Kingdom Hearts, Dissidia.
Please.
That would be cool.
Oh yeah, that'll be pretty interesting.
Bring
If
us
the
that
game,
damn arcade port. Hurry up.
Exactly.
That would be cool.
Never played Dissidia, so don't have much of an opinion.
Fortune Street Final Fantasy.
They need to show that too. I'm
Wait,
They
wait.
really need to show that.
Dissidia is what again?
No, it's not. It's not. We're talking. We went from Dissidia to the Fortune Street game.
Oh, I was gonna say what?
Even though we
Fortune
got
Street Final Fantasy. That's a thing.
that,
Well, yeah.
and I'm
Yeah,
excited
good
for
old
that.
Fortune
In
Street.
the U.S.
Well, it would be the third
The-
Fortune Street in the U.S.
Yeah, but still.
because
Like
the
the
first
11
one was on the Wii. No, wait, no, the second one was on the Wii. The first
Yeah,
time one that we got came with Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Aha, command boards.
I did not. I could not with that.
And the
game.
second
I
one
never-
was the Monopoly Mario Party mixture.
It was the Fortune Street Mario Party. The Fortune Street Mario, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
But we're finally getting like this is good. Well, it hasn't even been announced that it's going to be coming over here. We just know it exists.
Yes.
I want it to come over here.
To announce it that it's coming.
They're,
here.
they're just going to announce that it exists. That's all it's going to be. It exists.
We know.
We're
Dragon Quest 11.
making it. No export for you.
We're not going to see a Dragon Quest 11 on PlayStation.
It's on PlayStation 4.
Oh yeah, but If we're going,
It's on
but
PS4,
if we're going to
Switch.
hear
Anyways,
anything
there's
about
another
Dragon Quest, it's going to be on Nintendo's.
It's like we're the tornado in the background, and they are the man that's mowing the lawn.
You know what they say about the tornado?
Like we're loud and prevalent, but
Wait.
they don't notice us.
You know what they say about the tornado?
What?
Are you making a reference to that Canadian?
Yes.
God damn it. The dude that just gives no fucks about the tornado that's like yards away from him.
Well, you know
the
what
guy
they say
that was
about
mowing his lawn.
Yeah.
He's keeping an eye
You
on
know
that
these
tornado.
Just gives no fucks.
you know what they say about the tornado? It's carrying a car.
Jesus Christ.
God damn it. Okay.
So what?
So-
Are we talking about Sonic Forces now or something?
No, we're talking about that.
You mean Sonic OC Creator?
I
What?
kind of see that being at Nintendo.
Yeah, that's definitely
Yeah.
going to be at the Switch. Talk about Switch
Yeah.
stuff.
Because here's the thing.
Sonic has only done good. Well, mostly
Sonic
done good on
really-
Nintendo.
Does good on
Yeah.
Nintendo, except when he had his own.
Except for the time when they try to make a different universe.
Yeah.
Storybook.
Yeah.
Yay, storybooks. Secret
Don't-
rings.
Yes,
Like don't
Okay.
Always
No,
Secret
no,
Rings is
Oh,
bad.
okay,
no,
okay.
Black
Sonic
Knight,
the
not
Black
that
Knight
bad.
actually
Don't
is
forget
a
the
good
bad-
game.
don't forget
No.
the bad memory that
Boom-
was in our ear.
Boom was only bad because they used an engine that didn't work with the Switch.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Rise of Lyric could have been better.
They used
Yeah.
CryEngine.
Oh yeah. Ugh. Ugh.
And
Plain
then
simple.
'Cause
Why did
Sonic,
they-
Sonic Boom as a series
knew it
has a
didn't
lot
work
of
and they
potential
still
as
used it.
evidenced by the show.
It still had more blades of grass than Hyrule Warriors.
did you?
Oh God.
Ouch.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay, let's get away from this
That was
Nintendo
a
talk.
Did-
Savage.
Did you know that I keep Sonic
Wow.
06 in a biohazard?
I'm sorry, but that is
container?
actually a true fact.
True.
Okay.
Resident Evil 2
It's sad
remake.
how that's true.
Yes,
No.
Resident Evil 2 remake.
Yes. Oh.
Please. Fucking please. We know it exists.
Exactly.
House of
Yeah,
the
like,
Dead Sega.
please bring.
That we can see that would be
Bring
at
the,
PlayStation.
Yeah, because Resident Evil 7 was at PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
We should have saved before talking about Sonic until
Capcom.
at the last one, so we could have a good transition. Dang it!
Well, we're
So,
we're
let's
still on Sony. There's still a lot to talk about at Sony.
Have we even talked about
Yeah,
that one
yeah.
yet?
Talk about God of
Sony.
War. We didn't really. I want
We
to.
brought up
Okay,
God of
if
War.
we're talking about God of War,
Data War.
yeah, Dad of War.
God of
I'd
War.
still. I hope.
It's
hope.
interesting how they
they-
go into with like a different
They're gonna announce a release date of 2018.
No, it's coming out this year. There's no doubt about it. It's coming out this
Holiday.
year.
I would see Detroit Become Human come out this year.
That's not coming out ever.
It's a date.
No.
February 31st.
No.
Of some year.
No.
Of some year, it would be.
It's
Yeah, 'cause
coming
we
out
definitely-
on June 31st.
I do not want it to come out. I do not want to see the best friend suffer over another one of his games.
No.
I actually, as much as
Liam
most
left
people don't
because
like
of one of those games.
I have to say this: as much as a lot of people panned it, I liked Beyond Two Souls.
Oh. Oh dear.
Oh,
A lot of people
I
like Heavy Rain
understood what
too.
it
What's your
was doing.
point?
I understood what it was trying to do.
If they made a
it's not
Heavy Rain
Alan
2,
Page?
they'll have to make it a whole different storyline, different characters.
Jason,
If I have to be
Yeah.
Charizard!
Chance time.
Because since
God
damn
aren't
it.
there multiple endings in Heavy Rain?
I believe so.
So the problem there is that
There was also multiple
you
endings.
don't
in
want to
Beyond
make
Two Souls.
one of them canon, the rest not. That's where we get problems like other games.
I mean, that's just really the
Yeah.
problem with making a sequel to any sort of multiple ending game in general.
You know what?
Unless you make it a whole different storyline. That's
The-
somehow-
Really, the only way to, really from what I've seen, the best way to avoid that is to have the quote-unquote canon ending not actually be any of the ones in there, but have elements from all of them.
Oh, that could be nice.
That would be
Going
interesting.
slightly backwards to Square Enix again. Life is
Okay.
Strange.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They announced New Life is Strange, and I can see that being announced. That's fully announced.
There's a lot we expect from PlayStation.
Exactly.
right.
Because that's where everything's going.
Look,
Okay.
there's a reason why we call the big two Sony and Nintendo. Because
possible
we know
work-
that those are the two who saw it the most.
Possible
exactly.
workings of GTA 6?
No,
I
No.
remember when the
Red-
Wii 2 was
Red Dead
Sega
2.
Nintendo.
no.
Red Dead 2 would be.
I remember
really
Microsoft
good.
was one of the big three.
Rockstar barely ever shows up at E3.
Yeah, you're right. They never happened.
That is true.
They only ever had one mention back when GTA 5 was coming out, and that was only for a PS4 bundle.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
Rockstar's another one of those companies that's just like gonna do their own thing rather than bother
That-
with E3.
Yes. Plus, Red Dead 2's already been pushed to 2018,
Oh,
So-
yeah.
Exactly.
so I don't expect to see anything from that.
Curse
Yeah.
you, Rockstar.
Plus, we already know it's going to turn into Red Dead 2 Online.
Oh God, please no.
They're going to ruin
Red
it.
Dead 2.
Red Dead Online.
Yes, Red Dead Online. It's going to turn into Red Dead Online afterwards. There's not
and-
going to be any single
Yeah,
player.
Yeah, at
Well,
least
well,
I like
Dead
Redemptions online. So
And then
Redemption's
they're just
free
Redemption
roam
had
was
good
great.
online.
and then they're just trying to completely overhaul Grand Theft Auto to make it the entire, basically make GTA
They're
6
trying-
the size of Fuel.
Now, supposedly, what they're going to be doing over the next 10 years is adding in every city that's ever been in a GTA game into GTA Online.
Oh, really?
Oh wow.
And I think-
Starting with Liberty City next.
Of course, they're gonna go
It's Liberty
backwards in
City.
time.
Places like Philadelphia.
So they will have. So they will
It's
have
like-
San
This
Andreas
place is like
and Liberty
Philadelphia,
City.
but even more
Or-
shitty.
So
It's a corner of-
Last time we
Los
visited
Santos, San
from,
Andreas, and Liberty City.
Liberty
Is there
City
any others I'm not
was
forgetting?
GTA 4.
And if Comedy
Wasn't it
Central,
Vice
also
City?
3?
Vice City.
and if Comedy Central can give
All
Rockstar
right.
enough money, they might put Patty's Pub in there.
What wasn't Liberty City also 3?
Yeah,
So it was 3 and 4. Jesus.
and Liberty City Stories.
And stories. Oh Jesus, that city's had a lot of fucking use.
And Liberty City was there was a mission in San Andreas in Liberty City.
Yes, there was. You're right.
Oh wow.
And they can't bring
Exactly.
San Andreas because GTA 5's already San Andreas.
It's too freaking big.
Too freaking big, man!
GTA 5 is already fucking San Andreas.
It's too big for Smash.
Actually,
Oh my God.
Ha
We're-
ha ha!
We'll get to that stuff.
Yeah,
I know.
if we talk about Smash, then where is my PlayStation All Stars 2?
PlayStation.
Oh, please.
Exactly. We're
That game-
PlayStation All-Stars 2.
Here's the thing. PlayStation All Stars Kart, calling it.
That's called Mod Nation Racers.
That's also a Vita game.
That's called Mod Nation Racers.
PlayStation All Stars Racing.
That also doesn't really have.
Featuring
Yeah, there you
featuring
go.
Dante from Devil May Cry series.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Stack,
God.
Stack Boy from Little Big Planet.
Featuring Nathan
That's
Drake.
that's
And Knuckles. Don't ask why.
that's
And
Little
Knuckles.
Big Planet karting.
I do not apologize.
Featuring
for turning
Nathan
this into a
Drake.
Beep Fest.
Oh yeah, we're going to get that
Yeah,
new. We're going to get that
that's
Uncharted
great.
spinoff, and
Crash-
we're going to see
Crash
The Last of
Bandicoot.
Us 2.
Uncarded.
No,
You-
the last
Where is the
two
damn
that-
Uncarded?
Yeah, where's my uncarded?
God
Okay.
dang it.
So what we're gonna see from Naughty Dog is Uncharted Lost Legacy.
Lost Legacy and
Velvet.
The Last of Us 2.
We're gonna see a very small trailer for Last of Us 2, if anything, because that's far out from what they've said. 2019
All
ish.
right.
Area. Mila from Tales of Zillia. Yuri from Tales of Vesperia.
Oh God.
Every single main character from every Tales of game ever.
So basically,
Kratos.
Tales Warriors.
Yes,
Tales
Tales
of
Warriors.
Warriors.
Tales
Damn
of
it.
Warriors. There's
I was about to
actually
say, I was about to say, if this is predictions for like PlayStation All Stars 2.
This-
I was about to say, what are they like the Fire Emblem characters in Smash?
So all I'd say is,
Pretty much.
at this point, with all the predictions we've done, this is going to be a 4-hour conference. If all that happened.
Yeah.
A 4 hour.
I mean,
Like 1 hour. I believe it's 1 hour.
Yeah,
So-
no, we have 1 hour.
we're just placing bets on what will and will
Because
not be
there-
there.
A bunch of the stuff that
What
we're
we saw
saying
last
will
year?
not show up.
What we saw last year, they made sure to show a lot of games and not a lot of talk.
Exactly.
Which was a good idea.
The most talking they did was the thing at the beginning where they brought up the attack that happened right before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
See, that's the
They
thing with,
handled
like,
it better
all the
than
other
Ubisoft.
conferences. They just did a lot more
Ubisoft
talking.
had a
Not
dance
enough
with
showing.
dancing pandas and shit. before
I
they
hope-
talked
They
about it.
did have pandas and dancing bananas.
And then they brought up,
God.
we're gonna have all these Just Dance people behind us while we talk about the tragedy
Oh, yeah.
that happened in Orlando.
That was so weird, and that was just uncalled for.
Unnecessary.
They fucked
Yeah,
up. They should have
pretty
talked
much.
about it beforehand and saved Just Dance for later.
But
it's
no,
At least had Just Dance and cheer people up.
Nothing.
Just
And then
Dance
not only that, they showed off Ghost Recon Wildlands right afterwards. Not
Oh,
a good placement for that.
first. Yeah, talk about.
sorry,
terrible.
Sorry about the major attack. Now here's a game that involves a lot of.
Now here's an attack where an entire country gets taken over by a Mexican drug cartel.
Ay, caramba.
Okay.
Ay.
Okay.
I mean, let's a bunch of
Already
fly.
done a shit ton of PlayStation. Maybe we should move to
Yeah.
Nintendo.
Nintendo, one of also the big dogs, and also they never give another press conference.
Yay for
Yeah, they're gonna
46, 48 hour long
Which is
direct.
probably going to be Nintendo digital event again.
Which I don't mind the digital events. It's just that they don't.
I don't mind the digital advance as long as they have like
calling
very
it,
like
they're calling it the Nintendo E3 showcase.
the last two times before last year, the last two times I had it, like the whole like animation things in between each showcase thing. That was actually
They had
They had the Muppets. They had a freaking little. What about
Robot
chicken thing?
I
like
like the
Chicken was fun.
Muppets.
Hey Reggie,
like it.
give us Mother 3. How
What
about
would be
this instead?
hilarious if they got
Fireball.
like some anime artists to do this one, so that they have like a
Ah.
more anime style kind of press conference.
That
If
would be
that
cool.
does
Oh my
happen,
God.
You know what
they
I want to
win
see?
automatically for me.
You know what I
That
want
would
to
be
see?
cool.
A freaking
Yeah,
Dragon Ball
that would be
Z style of them.
Yes, yes.
Dragon Ball Z style what?
Have Toei do it.
Okay.
Oh
so,
god, we wouldn't be able to live stream that at all.
Okay, here.
Obviously,
Oh,
Let's get-
money.
let's get the elephant in the room out of the way. More footage of Mario Odyssey to be released.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're definitely
Oh,
going
yeah.
to
So
be
high for that.
shoehorned.
And
That's the primary focus.
and hopefully a release date. Not
It'll
just
probably
holiday
be during the
17.
holiday.
Wanna
Yeah.
see
Well,
that
they
game.
say holiday 17,
Like,
but I
what's
want a
going on?
definitive
Everything.
release date. I want like
Definitive
November,
release date.
December.
Oh, I
They-
really want to see like how
It's gonna
good Odyssey's gonna look, because it looks pretty darn good so far.
The first
Indeed.
3D sandbox Mario since Sunshine.
And please virtual console
No,
over
not since
Galaxy One.
Sunshine.
If they make- yeah, if they make it
Since
more like a-
64. Sunshine wasn't that open ended as 64.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
but
exactly.
They
Sunshine
make it
was
as
still
open
at
ended
least
as
open.
Oh,
Here-
it looks like it's gonna be so
But
fucking
It was at
awesome.
least open.
But still, Galaxy 1 and 2 ported over via VC. I would really appreciate that. Thank you.
Pointer. You
Gyro.
need the pointer. Yeah, remember you point to collect the star bits.
Exactly.
Here's one thing. Here are two things that they are not going to talk about at the conference: Splatoon 2 and ARMS.
Well,
Yep.
those will work.
They've already been
Uh,
hyped up enough.
Splatoon maybe.
Oh,
They're
they
They're
need
probably,
to
they're probably
yeah,
just going to be
right.
like, here
Oh, yeah.
is how
Possibly.
Arms.
this is how they're going to bring in Splatoon 2.
They'll actually show us what the fuck the story means.
No, they're going to be like, this is how party chat works.
Oh,
Because we need it to be that convoluted.
You know what? Just get rid of that
Please
headset they shown
Just
because
don't
Corey
release that
made it.
fucking party chat app.
You don't need it.
Oh,
You don't
they're
gonna
need it
have
on the
voice chat.
phone.
know
You
they're
really
gonna
don't need it on the phone.
I
Just use Discord as a headset.
People
Just use
do
Discord.
Discord. Plain and simple. If you're gonna play with friends, you're gonna talk through Discord, not fucking party chat.
Right.
Even people who play on PlayStation and Xbox tend to do Discord more now,
Yep.
Yeah.
unless they don't have access to Discord right next to them.
Like
Well, I mean, for someone like me, that's not a problem.
I mean, unless
As long as
you
I'm
want to
within
like
100 feet of my
implement a
computer.
Discord app into the Switch, maybe.
I'd see that going into the Xbox and PlayStation before Switch.
I don't know.
Okay, so let's see. After that, let's.
Fire Emblem Warriors.
Fire Emblem
Yeah.
Fire
They
Emblem
do
Warriors,
show-
yeah.
Okay, if we're going to get to Fire Emblem.
Fire
now,
Emblem
let's just get into
Switch.
Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem Switch.
I don't think they're gonna show the Switch game until
Ba-
probably
basically-
later.
They
Basically,
might
They
show
will
a trailer for
announce
it. They
the
might.
release date for the first DLC for Breath of the Wild.
Yeah,
Maybe.
like, okay,
Let's,
okay, back to the whole thing about Fire Emblem Warriors.
It's only
Did Hyrule
Awakening.
Warriors start?
and
Did
Fate.
Hyrule Warriors start with only 3 games they used?
Actually,
Twilight
yes.
Princess,
There's Twilight Princess,
Ocarina,
Ocarina, and Skyward Sword, right?
Yeah.
and Skyward.
Those are the only 2 they
Actually,
started with.
Yeah.
So it
Everything
so
else
it
got
kinda
added
makes
in
sense
DLC.
how- yeah, so it kind of makes sense how
So,
Fire Emblem Warriors
you're
is-
thinking that they're
Fire
building
Emblem
it kind of the
Warriors is
same way.
two.
Use the
I've-
3 most popular ones worldwide.
yeah.
They're using
gonna-
2
they're gonna-
Actually, they're doing
and
the
March.
3 most popular worldwide. Why did they?
No, they're
do
using
that?
Shadow Dragon. They're using Shadow Dragon, not
Yeah,
just
I heard that
Awakening
it's
and
only
Fates.
Awakening and Fates.
Shadow Dragon, Awakening, and Fates. Those are the 3.
I heard
They,
that
they
the
don't
only
talk much
character,
about Shadow Dragon, but
I
yeah,
heard the only
Shadow
other
Dragon is-
character other than Awakening and Fates is Marth at start.
Mm-hmm.
So if anything, the only Shadow Dragon character is going to be Marth.
I
Maybe
highly
they're
doubt
like
that.
Tiki.
Yeah, they
Like-
haven't talked anything. Yeah, we're gonna have both tikis. This is gonna be like Fire
Oh
Emblem
God, no,
Heroes all over again.
no!
Loli
don't put both.
Tiki and Oppai Tiki.
If anything, they should put Echo.
I
in
think
there
the
as well.
thing is that they said mostly characters from Shadow Dragon, Awakening, and Fates, because there would be a riot
should've
if
put
Ike
Echoes in
isn't
there.
playable.
They should have put Echoes in there at start because of how new it is. It would have made sense.
It's gonna be
They
a
should
riot
release-
if Roy.
Okay, so
Yeah, it would
what
make
they
sense
should really have-
why.
Ike needs to be in there. Roy needs to be in there. Lynn needs to be in there.
I was gonna say,
Hector
I was gonna
needs to
say
be
Lynn.
there.
Ellie Wood.
Ellie Wood.
Hector.
Well, wait.
Sure.
Wait. We're putting Roy in there, so we've already got Elliewood.
At
Wow.
least Elliewood's is on a horse.
Ephraim.
That's
Ephraim
true.
because
And
Ephraim
uses
does
a
not
lance.
use a sword.
Elliewood doesn't even use a sword; he uses a lance.
So yeah, it's,
Yeah, he,
No,
it's
he
a different
uses
character.
Ellie
a lance anyway.
Eliwood does
It's
use
like,
sword.
okay.
Well, he's mainly lance.
He can, but he doesn't always.
Or am I
Yeah.
thinking of Ephraim?
You're thinking of Ephraim. Ephraim
Yeah,
only.
you're probably thinking of Ephraim actually.
I want to go a little bit more different.
Eliwood started
topic
with
since-
swords, but like once he
Oh,
promotes, he can then
um,
use lances.
What
Oh,
were the games? What was those games they announced from the first announcement of the Switch? Was it? Because I know Shin Megami
No
Tensei,
more heroes.
the new
No
Xenoblade
more
2.
heroes. No
Oh, right,
more
Xenoblade
heroes.
2.
No
yeah.
more heroes. Yes,
No,
that
they
was
didn't
so
say it was
cool.
one hero.
No more Heroes 3. Yeah, they need to show that.
Whatever game Travis touched on is going to be coming back in.
It,
We
The-
know.
the
We
worst
just
part-
know it's no more. No more
the
heroes
worst
3.
part about
Yeah.
the showcase of
Just Suda
when,
being there, playing in general.
the worst thing of when they showed off when when Suda 51 came out was the fact that the guy who was doing the
The translating.
translation wasn't.
Translation
was know-
terrible.
He wasn't able
Yeah,
to follow
that's
him
the
because
only
he was
thing
going
that
off
was-
script.
Yeah, Suda went off script and started talking about movies and shit because he was
Oh,
drunk.
did he? Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Well,
So
that's,
it's really
I
Suda's
mean,
fault.
Drunk on stage.
the problem was they were trying to have a translator for shit. That was the entire problem.
the problem.
Yeah,
Yeah, the problem was they had
It's
they
not-
had.
Yeah.
See, the
Everything else
first
he did good. It was
the
it was
first
only Suda
the
that was
first red
terrible.
flag was the fact they had a translator for Suda 51.
Yeah.
And
If he's gonna be
also,
on stage, he's gonna be drunk.
and also, and also, there is supposed to be a, and this is just because everyone knows who big Tales of. There's supposed to be a Tales of game being ported to the Switch, so they might talk about that.
Might talk about that.
My guess is either going to be
We will definitely hear about Xenoblade 2, though.
it would either be what was released this year, Tales of Berseria, or last year's Tales of Destiny.
You are going way quiet, Stratus.
But it's like Tales of Berseria would be nice to have on the Switch specifically.
I don't see those ones
Specifically for me.
I don't know if they're gonna take that part.
But
I'd almost say Symphonia would be ported.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like Tales of Symphonia actually would not be a bad suggestion port over to the Switch either. Starting from the bottom and then work your way back up.
It's been on Nintendo consoles before.
How many people
Yeah,
are betting
the
on
GameCube
Super
version.
Smash Brothers for Switch?
Symphonia,
Yeah.
Smash needs to be announced.
yes, absolutely.
There needs
100%.
to be more DLC.
There
for
doesn't even have to be a
Smash.
release date.
No,
Just-
I
They
just want
need to announce it.
Like, just get like we.
Super
And they
Smash
do
Bros.
need more
4
DLC.
Switch Deluxe.
No, because that means no DLC.
No. It's gonna have the
It's gonna have
It's gonna
Smash
have,
Run.
like,
It
all
has
the
to have
DLC.
Smash Run.
what?
It has to have
It-
Smash
it
Run.
It needs to have everything from
yes.
the Wii U and
Smash
3DS
Run,
versions
yes.
all in one.
Smash
funny
4,
enough,
not so
Smash
much,
Run-
but
I
Smash
never
Run,
understood
yes.
why they even split them up in the first place. 'cause
Funny enough,
Because
Smash
certain things
Run.
work in one way than the other.
Funny enough,
Yeah,
Smash
exactly.
Run had. Funny enough,
But
Smash Run had
Which makes
the,
more sense.
the previous evolution to my favorite Pokemon. That's true fact.
And that is.
That is.
The Petalil was an enemy in there.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
okay.
Well, were you just
Gonna say.
waiting for us to guess
was-
or something?
It was also probably one of the most avoidable ones because it's like the drops you get are very small and it's like minuscule. It's like
Yeah.
why even bother at that point?
I don't know.
But yeah, Smash Switch will most likely get announced.
Yeah, we're going to see that.
They might
Even though because
show
there was a
off
leak
King
about
Knight's
the
campaign for
Smash
Shovel Knight.
Switch trailer.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
I
Shovel
don't
Knight,
think it's true.
yes, please.
Because that's the final campaign. So
King's Knight.
All
King Knight.
right.
Not
King Knight.
King's Knight. King Knight.
Yeah.
King's Knight is
Knight.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
and Battle
So-
Mode.
I'm
So
sad
we
that
got
Polo Knight
Double
didn't.
Hope, Plague of Shadow, Spectre Torment. What do you think the King Knight campaign is going to be
I
called?
believe they've already announced what it's called. They just haven't done much with it yet. So hold on.
Can we? Okay. In terms of games that
It's gonna
In
have
terms
something to do
of-
with gold.
outside of games that have been announced or previewed, games that we want. Metroid Prime 4.
Or any Metroid.
I
That is
wanna
made by
see-
Team Ninja.
Metroid Prime 4 is
I
a
wanna see-
possibility.
There will be a
They
Metroid.
need to announce Metroid Prime.
But
What
here's
I
the
wanna
thing:
see-
is it made
I
by
am
Team
excited for
Ninja?
Metroid.
No,
Okay, you wanna hear a joke?
Retro Studios.
Hey,
Thank
guys,
God.
you wanna hear a joke? You wanna hear a good joke?
What I want to see is just reboot the Metroid games. Just make a reboot.
No, I would hate a reboot because we're not freaking finished. After Fusion, we are not finished.
Wait,
No
what?
one here.
Fusion ended on
Samus being basically labeled as a criminal.
Oh,
That's how Fusion ended. She blew up the station
the
that she
station.
wasn't
Space
allowed to
station,
blow up.
Yeah.
What could happen is that it could be like the storyline
Metroid Dread. Where is
against. It's like it's gonna be Samus against what is the Galactic Federation?
Yes.
That's what it's gonna be.
Have actual bounty hunter shit.
And
No.
like,
Oh yeah.
but
well,
yeah, that's what-
apparently they were going to have like some bounty hunter stuff in Metroid Prime 3,
They
but
did.
they didn't go through
It
with
wasn't
that.
as
Because
much.
because Nintendo said that they did not like
Misunderstanding
seeing.
of what a bounty hunter actually is.
Yeah.
Samus has been called a bounty hunter since the fucking 80s.
So has Star Fox. So has
Well, here's the thing. Here's the difference between Star Fox and Samus.
Captain
We
Falcon.
actually- No, we actually see Star Fox getting paid.
New
All
F-Zero.
right.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah, they
Whoa,
got
this is a steep
Or-
hill.
New F-Zero.
We're not getting new.
Please,
Yeah,
new F-Zero.
Would
Or
be
just-
nice, but very
Or
unlikely.
just pretty much.
That's
That's
Very
that's
nice.
another thing I kind of want to see.
If anything,
just a reboot of F-Zero games.
if anything, can we all agree on Star Fox Zero ported with good controls?
Please.
Please.
that's probably likely.
That could make the game even more enjoyable. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
but just
yeah,
seeing
the
it
dual
actually.
screen
that-
compatibility
yeah.
would be removed, but still.
There's
think what it
also
should be is
there's
that there
also
should be,
a
like, a-
possibility of Advance Wars coming back.
That'd be cool.
Do you know what
Come
there
on,
isn't a
Bucky,
possibility
give us
of?
Mother 3.
Which pisses me off since the game hasn't had a new game since the game series hasn't had a new game in 10 fucking years. Custom
Poor
Robo.
Mother 3.
Was
Poor
there
Mother
no?
3.
Give me a new freaking Custom Robo game.
Give us Mother 3.
Reggie, give us Mother 3.
How about this instead?
Huh?
Fireball.
Yeah.
What you talk about?
I had a discussion with people based on like the gap in release between between Mother games and their translations. Since we're probably not gonna see Mother 3 released for quite some time. It's gonna be at least 2030.
Here's the thing. You
Oh,
say
come
that.
on. That much?
Just
Say
look
that
at
in Earthbound.
fucking Earthbound Beginnings. That's
Earthbound,
something we never thought we would actually get, even though it was fully translated years ago.
I would love that.
Thing is, there's like 5 actual fully translated official copies of Mother 3.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Nintendo owns one of them, and who the fuck knows where the other 4 are?
Some say
Oh
if you
my
get
God.
the 5 copies, then Mother 3 will be released.
another game series that
It's
Nintendo has been
dirty.
neglecting. Golden Sun.
Hey, this is Mother, and that's the storyline for Mother 4.
Golden Sun.
Ooh. That'd be
There we
cool.
go.
Golden Sun would be cool.
And
I
then
like to
suddenly
see
out of
that.
nowhere, hey, here's another new Fatal Frame game.
God damn it.
No.
It's like, sheesh.
No.
Now for something completely different.
Bayonetta 3.
I mean, don't get
I
me
mean,
wrong.
at that
yeah,
point, I
you're
doubt
right.
Bayonetta 3 would be
No.
Nintendo exclusive.
Those legs and that visor flip.
Oh, Jesus.
Can't forget the visor flip.
God damn
Never
it.
forget the visor flip.
Vanquish 2.
Any-
No, that's not going on. No.
Any announcement of any kind of virtual console.
Not that. I can't really
The
pinpoint
it is
anything right now.
they're trying to say that they have no plans for it at the moment. It could just be a cover up for E3.
I mean, obviously we know a few that are going to be on there, like Super Mario 64.
And then there's of course the classic game thing that they're gonna have with their
Online service.
online service, where you get
And they're
to
going to
play
have Donkey
a
Kong 64 as
catalog.
well.
They'll have a catalog.
Here's another thing I
of
wanted to
NES
know
games you can play
about.
for free as long as you're on the service
Absolutely.
What's the price
with online.
of
$20.
the subscription?
$20 a
$20
year.
a year.
$20 a year.
$4 for 1 month, $8 for 3 months, $20 for a year.
That's not
is
bad.
the official pricing.
That's not bad.
You can
That's
get
very
3 years of Nintendo's online service for 1 year of PlayStation/Xbox.
And watch. Sony's
It's
gonna
fair.
see this, and Sony and Microsoft are gonna see that, like, oh shit, we're losing subscriptions.
That's not even bad. How
We're losing subscriptions. Let's lower the price and add our Game Pass/PlayStation Now to our subscription, which they should be anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, we're making more money again. Huh, who knew?
Yeah,
Now let's jack up the
seriously.
price. Wait,
if
wait, they're leaving?
If
Oh,
PlayStation
come
Now
on, it's a never-ending
or
cycle.
Xbox Game Pass was
Oh, no.
part of their subscriptions, they would be much better.
like that price should have been existed for
God damn it.
PSN and Xbox Live.
Honestly,
like for that sort of price, like about like $12. There's only $12.
Here's the thing, though. If they lower the price, the games with gold and PlayStation Plus games would decrease dramatically.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think that $20 price tag is gonna last, because once they see how many people they end up getting on the system.
Yeah, as
I don't
soon as they up the price, it dies.
Well, it's not because of that. Honestly, I think that the Nintendo fan base will actually be loyal enough. To stick
Yeah,
around
yes, of course.
If they
They would even defend it for a price hike.
I don't believe that.
they wouldn't be able to keep it.
Do you know how livid people are that they're even paying? Gonna have to pay for it. They're saying that they won't play Smash Online just because of the fact that they'd have to pay it.
But then again, there are people defending the damn headset dongle thing.
That literally.
Oh,
I mean, what is the point of that?
Here's the thing
because Switch doesn't have actual fucking voice chat.
They do realize kids have computers, right?
No.
They have. They're like,
phones,
we realize they have phones, so we're going to have them connect the phone to the Switch, which connects to your headset.
Like, granted, it's shaped like the squid thing, right?
Point that annoys me.
Here's the thing,
Yeah,
though.
something like that.
Nintendo don't do internet well.
And here's the thing that annoys me. It's
Oh,
because
They really don't.
I mean,
They're putting-
have you seen the Wii?
Yes, I've seen the Wii.
Have you seen Smash Bros.
Have you
Brawl?
seen the Wii U?
Yes, I've seen it. But here's the thing: people do not understand that it does in fact cost money to run a system like this.
Exactly.
And people
Look at PlayStation Network. It
Exactly.
was PS3 and it was shit.
exactly
PS4 came out, they made it paid. It's a hell of a lot better for it.
exactly. You have to pay for the shit if you want it to get better. If
Xbox Live has basically always been paid and is pretty fucking good.
Exactly. You ain't
Even
gonna
PlayStation
get much better
Network.
if you don't pay for it.
I just brought up PSN.
Honestly, $20 a year. Honestly, I thought that was too low when I first heard it.
I'm fine with it actually.
I'm
Because
okay.
it makes them very competitive.
It makes them competitive, but it's not going to be able to uphold their.
It's not going to uphold the server cost. No.
Yeah, it won't uphold, and therefore they're going to lose money, and therefore they're either going to have to increase price or decrease off.
Yeah.
Okay, back.
And either way, people are going to be pissed.
Back to games.
Yeah, back to games.
Back to
the
games.
Yeah.
Kirby.
Yeah.
Kirby on
Please,
Switch.
Kirby game.
Kirby on Switch.
Please.
At this point, I'm just curious of what can they even do with the puffball at this point.
Anything.
Well, considering that
They have said that
It's
there
like
is a-
we've
there
seen
is a
Planet
game
Robot
in
5,
development.
even though
Kirby.
we don't want to give any robot spoilers, to be
I
honest.
wonder if it's not going to be. I wonder
Kirby Superstar Fantastic.
Oh my.
Oh, that's
No, that's a weird fucking name.
Well,
Do you imagine Mark's remake?
It's just a project name, okay? It's not
And this thing you know, we're gonna have Galactic Knight Soul. Do you want that? Do you really want that?
Yeah,
yes.
I do actually.
Mark's,
Oh, hell. Do you imagine
Marx's soul was already creepy as fuck.
We will get more ports of low-selling Wii U games that should have sold more, but they didn't because the Wii U didn't sell well.
Bayonetta Switch.
It's
know.
gonna be basically
When
it's a port
When I first
of a game
played,
from the Wii U, and just pretty much it's more.
We'll get Mario 3D World.
when I first played Kirby Superstar Ultra, Mark's soul gave me nightmares.
Oh, that thing.
Mario
That
Party
scream.
11.
That fucking
That's
scream.
yeah.
I know. I feel
Animal
like 10 is pretty much the
Crossing
final
It
chapter.
It makes me
of
cringe
Mario
just as
Party.
much as Mario Party 10 made
Yeah,
Emil
yeah.
cringe.
And
Okay.
Oh,
And
well,
you-
that's different.
Serious.
kinds of screams.
speaking of Superstar Ultra, do you else was annoying about it? The
What?
fact that the final boss of Meta Knight's campaign was freaking hard.
Well,
Yes,
wasn't that
it
the point?
Ain't that hard.
And then you give him Galactonite.
Here's
Okay.
Oh boy.
okay. Shifting
So-
from Kirby. How about
So-
a Switch Animal Crossing?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna be the strawman here and say I could not get into Animal Crossing for the life of me.
I'm
That's
right there with you.
understandable. That's
It's
understandable.
okay. I personally am not in the series, but when I seen it's all right.
It's a relaxing
It
game.
needs to happen.
It's very relaxing, and
I've heard that it's
We will get a-
relaxing, but it's
You know what?
eventually a game that you'll get tired of.
To piggyback off of Animal Crossing,
Stardew Valley Switch.
yes, release date.
Already guaranteed. I mean, it's already coming out
Release date.
for both the PS4 and the Xbox One.
It's
No,
already out
they
on
said-
PS4 and Xbox One.
Yes.
What?
Stardew Valley.
Oh.
We will get a
Alright.
release date because they said summer.
I think the
Or
physical
back-
version is what's taking a bit to come out.
Physical version. And
No, the physical
Oh!
version's already there.
Okay,
Oh,
the physical
wait, I
version's
just
out.
yeah,
thought of
the
something.
multiplayer for that.
Physical
Yeah, the
version's already there.
multiplayer.
I saw it on a GameStop shelf.
That's
Guys,
the thing I want from Stardew.
Let
Multiplayer.
us think of the
No matter what, though,
multiplayer for Stardew.
here's the thing. They already stated that even though in the trailer that they showed for the Switch version of Stardew saying that it was going to get the multiplayer first, PC will get multiplayer first, followed by Nintendo, followed by PlayStation and Xbox.
I think
Yep.
Switch is getting
Yeah.
multiplayer first.
As it
Console
should be.
exclusivity.
Yes, console
It
exclusivity.
should be.
PC though will get it first. even
As
before that.
always,
God damn it.
Terraria.
Don't mind me, I'm just
Let's
popping
see.
my-
Terraria,
popping my keyboard
Minecraft,
back in
Killing
place.
Floor, anything PC gets first.
Minecraft.
God
Oh
damn it.
yeah,
Oh, god damn it.
yeah.
The
That's a
PC
backslash.
Nintendo Master Race, really.
Is anything
What
from
else
that?
is there?
It's like,
What other predictions can we make? That we're
I
gonna be
guess we could
disappointed
just
when they
talk
don't
about
come
a lot about third-party games,
Third
Oh,
party.
God.
third-party companies.
Sonic
to be honest.
Mania.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
that's-
my
Sonic
God.
Sonic Mania
Mania.
is super hype.
Oh.
What? You mean the origin of? Or
The origin to
Origin
what?
is definitely going to be a iffy.
That game is.
Aren't you thinking of Sonic Forces, the LC generator?
No, that one's good. That one's good. That one's iffy.
Okay,
for me.
when it comes to Sonic Forces, I am very hyped about the game. I'm going to be taking a lot of fucking
Generations 2.
time to look at the customization of this
It's
character.
Generations 2 with OC
Yeah.
creation.
Pretty
Sonic
much.
Generations
It's
2
not
featuring
Generations
Bubsy the
2.
Bobcat.
Just because the
Oh,
LC
God.
generator.
Yeah, you could actually make Bubsy so you can be playing as Bubsy.
What
Why?
could go wrong?
Did you?
Okay.
What could go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong?
Okay.
Oh,
Everything
boy.
could possibly go wrong.
And if
You
you,
know, I
and-
wouldn't be surprised if Sega somehow managed to sneak like his clothing in the game. As
No,
a
it wouldn't
website.
be an exclamation point, it'd be a question mark.
play all the
Oh.
Sonic Forces of
Pikachu.
Zelda Chow.
The
I
shirt,
actually just thought of something.
the
I got
shirt
it.
wouldn't be an exclamation point. It would be a question mark.
For some
No,
reason, you
here's
guys
the
being a
thing.
Bubsy kind of made me think of something that could be announced at Microsoft.
What?
Oh, don't,
Wow.
please don't remind me. Please don't,
Conquer
Wait.
Battletoads.
don't
Oh,
remind me of
Conquer,
Young Conquer.
Wrong, Conquer, no.
What's wrong with the Battletoads?
Conquer Battletoads or a new shitty Banjo.
Uh,
Well,
Does
I would like to
anyone
have
remember
a
Young
not
Conquer?
shitty banjo.
Ah.
Young
We
Conquer
tried to forget
was.
that
Oh
thing
my god.
Are you talking about the Xbox version of Conquer?
Or how about
No,
what if they actually
Young
managed to
Conquer.
release?
Young.
What about if they
Look it
managed to
up.
release the version of Conquer that they had originally intended before he became the drunk he turned into?
Oh,
Yeah.
that. But it would just be. That would be
Yeah.
super
Yeah.
generic.
It, though.
That'd be super
That's
generic.
called Diddy Kong Racing. That's called Diddy Kong Racing. Let's be honest, Diddy Kong Racing. In canon, Diddy Kong Racing takes place before Conker's bad birthday.
Well, yeah.
And another thing I would want to see, just like in any conference, Borderlands 3. It
Please!
exists.
I
We
could see
know
that
it
being-
exists.
I could see that.
Probably.
It can be there.
They've been showing off tech demos recently.
I will
for
be
it, so
sitting.
I wouldn't be
Is that
surprised if
third-party
they announced
things
it.
now?
I will
Yeah, we're
be
on third
sitting
party,
in
we're not on
about
Nintendo
row
anymore.
AA.
Yep.
Oh, well, I mean, I had something else about Nintendo I was going to say, but I guess
Well, go ahead and say it.
Well, then go ahead.
it had to do with Pikmin.
Oh yeah, Pikmin 4. Or was it the
Oh, yeah.
3DS
Your main
one?
goal, Pikmin?
Are you talking about the 3DS game?
Okay. Well, like, there's rumors of Pikmin 4. Then there's the whole thing of like K Pikmin.
Fruit bat.
Yeah, they've already basically confirmed that there's a console Pikmin in the works.
Yeah, I mean, Hey Pikmin is really just like a spin-off, so it's not mainstream.
It's not Chibi Robo.
Right.
Poor Chibi Robo.
Yeah, never stood
Or
a
Chibi
chance.
Robo, man.
Poor white Pikmin.
Um,
They be back.
Mega Man Legacy Collection 2.
Oh,
Ruby
Man
Man
oh,
Legacy Collection
yeah.
2. It was announced a little like
Earlier today.
I don't
This
see
morning, I
them
did
talking
show you
about
guys
that.
about
It
that.
should have had Mega Man and Base, the best one. Kappa.
Ruby
Wait, so what was announced?
Ruby Grim Eclipse for the Switch.
That won't appear on E3.
Please.
Okay, here's the thing.
That won't
I've
appear
actually-
at E3.
I played the PC version and the PS4 version. That game is bare bones as hell. Like, they have to do something really exclusive if they want to do
Okay.
that.
Here's the thing. We'll just make like a sequel game. Don't worry. Boom, done.
I remember I believe that was in-house done by Rooster Teeth.
Yeah,
It was.
It was.
it was originally a fan game.
Yeah, it was really a fan
Oh,
game.
right.
that-
Goes
that-
to be like, hey, make this game for us.
Well, I
They-
didn't.
the game
well,
was,
ironically
man.
enough, didn't the fan game look better than the finished product?
Actually,
There's
yeah.
some-
Yes, it did.
Like it was
Another
like
another game that looked better. That as it did in like
That's
early
the problem
trailers.
with E3.
Did in
Watch Dogs.
Exactly.
the original Watch Dogs, yes.
Watch Dogs
At least
2.
Watch
that was
Dogs
good.
2. At least Watch Dogs 2 actually has a comedy to it.
Watch Dogs
Watch
2 is good.
Really
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at
Comedy
this point,
drives
'cause I
it.
had
Better
been
than
looking
one.
forward to
I
it.
highly, I highly doubt there will be a sequel to Watch Dogs, and that's Watch Dogs 3.
Gorilla's
Alright.
the game.
What?
Excuse me?
No, let's just not.
Let's not. Let's definitely not.
For some reason, you bringing up Gorilla made me think of another thing for Sony. Horizon Zero Dawn DLC.
Yep,
Possibly.
that'll work too.
Whatever
Bloodborne
From
2.
Software is working on right now, since they're not
Bloodborne
working
2.
on Dark Souls anymore.
Bloodborne 2.
But
I
I mean,
thought that was
Bloodborne
debunked.
was basically a Dark Souls game.
No, but I thought
It's
Bloodborne 2 was
actually
debunked.
from the
Gorillas are working on a
Dark
TV
Souls.
show.
I can almost
Tomatoes
guarantee
and
that
everything.
there's going to be another Bloodborne. If it's not by FromSoft, it's by a different company. Because Sony owns that.
It's because Sunsoft.
Yeah.
It must be Sunsoft.
Absolutely.
There's one thing I would like to see from Software, just completely out of the blue.
Armored Core.
A port of Metal Wolf Chaos that actually
Yes,
gets
please.
released outside Japan.
Yes, please.
Didn't they
The game that was too American for America.
Didn't they? Or was it 3D Dot Heroes or something like that?
That was that,
Was that from?
That was from Software, yes.
but they weren't
Then-
the main
Oh,
developer. They
Software did
helped.
that game? Wow.
They helped. They weren't the main developer. I'm
Oh.
pretty sure.
Damn.
I might be wrong.
If
But
they are
yeah,
the main
3D
developer,
Dot
I
Game
want another
Heroes
one.
2 would be nice, but I'm not sure how they would work that on PS4.
If anything, it'd make it way better.
Oh, yeah,
Because
definitely.
that game's the original's already quite busy.
No, what I'm talking about
Absolutely.
is how they implemented the whole make your own character thing.
Yeah.
Well, you're able to like download. Never mind, that's basically mod support on
Yeah.
Fallout 4. Never mind.
Exactly.
I highly doubt that. Even though also Sonic Mania is also coming out.
Yep. August. That's already got a release
Yep,
date.
August.
so
That is
I
later
doubt
this
we're gonna
summer.
get much more on that.
I may do a Jacob plays on that as a one-off at some point.
I can already say I'm streaming the entirety of Crash Trilogy when it comes out.
Unfortunately, I never
Oh,
grew
yeah,
up on
sure.
Trash, and I honestly have basically no interest in Crash. Spyro
Oh my God,
is more so mine.
If they
Ratchet and Clank, even more so.
Okay, I just need to say this. Is it confirmed that, like, how, in the Crash trilogy, is it confirmed that the total thing, the box total is basically how it is in Crash 3.
Wait, what?
You know how
Is
they
it?
calculate
Yes.
box total in Crash 3?
I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it is.
Good.
Everything has been updated. There's time trials in all of the games now. The save system in the first game is way better.
I mean,
There's an actual save system.
seriously,
Yeah.
from what I've seen of the first game, how it calculates bots is, ugh.
They fixed
I've
Crash
seen
1.
the Johnny review, and oh my god.
They fixed Crash 1.
Crash.
That's basically all the Crash
Warped
1
is still my favorite.
that. Just those little two things fixed, and now it's good. I mean, there's other problems, but you know.
Maybe we see
What-
more
what are
of Lego Marvel Superheroes 2.
Oh yeah.
I'm a fan of Lego
expect them to
games.
ever
What can
do
I
that.
say?
Although,
Oh no, I'm not saying. I'm just saying
I
that.
don't know why they did that because Avengers.
Right?
Lego Marvel's Avengers is
now we're getting back to superheroes at some point. I'm thinking we might
gone
see a
full
little bit
circle.
more Injustice 2 DLC.
Probably.
yeah, we'll probably see.
Square Enix Marvel.
No, we haven't
Yes,
gone full
please.
circle yet.
Yes, please.
It's so early in development.
Metal Gear
It's so
Survive.
Hopefully,
Metal
No,
Gear.
please,
Uh,
Konami, cancel that.
No,
Oh,
do not
oh,
cancel it. I'm
Yeah.
Speaking
intrigued.
of Konami, this is probably a good time to mention one of Konami's main head guys that quit after a while.
Was he?
Kojima.
Oh,
Okay.
we already talked about Death Stranding.
Oh,
Death
was that?
Stranding
That was during
for
PlayStation.
Sony.
Death
That was on
Stranding.
the-
but
I
he
think
didn't
I just
quit.
zoned out through that entire thing because I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, we talked about Death Stranding, and he didn't quit. First and foremost, he was
Yeah,
kind
I
of
think
forced out.
I just zoned out through that.
He was
entire
locked in a room for a year.
thing. I'm pretty
Not
sure he zoned
kidding.
out through like.
Then he broke the chains, ran away, and started his own company.
I
Yeah,
know the
pretty
fact that
much.
I zoned out through the first two, 3, 4. Okay,
And that's what
the first
Kojima did.
4 talked about. I zoned out through those the most. Again,
I mean,
there
I've
was
been more or less zoning out from most
Yeah,
of the last couple
Yeah,
months.
but still, Death Stranding is Northern Reedus pregnant simulator.
Featuring Guillermo del Toro.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm so
And,
glad they're working together.
It's gonna be so interesting.
It definitely will be.
They might talk about
They have
Tekken
the
7
fucking
DLC or
Guy
something.
from Hannibal in there as the villain.
Wait,
As
what?
the villain, yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, I
It
remember.
won't be how
Like Miles
This
Mickelson or
time.
whatever his name is.
Jack Nicholson.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. He's in
yeah,
there.
I remember that trailer, and yeah, it actually looks neat.
Okay, now back to Konami. What's gonna be the next Pachinko game?
Oh god.
I kid.
Castlevania.
Okay. No wait. If
Oh.
we're
Castlevania Symphony of the Night Pachinko.
Oh, yeah, that could
Wait,
be.
if we're
Pachinko of the night.
if we're going to if we're going to talk about Castlevania, first of all, excited for the new Netflix series. Second of
Oh,
all,
yeah,
Bloodstained.
Well,
What?
it looks pretty interesting.
Bloodstained,
gotta be
yeah.
honest.
Bloodstained.
and Bloodstained.
on.
Oh yeah, I hope they show
Give us Bloodstained already. It's,
I mean,
Give us
I
Bloodstained.
I believe it's been delayed to
I'm really
2018.
excited for it.
Also,
Yeah,
ahead in
it's
time.
been delayed.
Ahead
for
in
a
time.
while.
When
wasn't
is
up to his
Nintendo going to give
standards.
them Switch development kits?
Yes. when are
Or
Nintendo
Hat in
gonna
Time.
give Hat in Time Switch development kits?
Oh yeah, Hat in
Right?
Time. Why did we not forget about that?
Lego Marvel Superheroes 2.
We just said that.
Did you zone out too?
All the zoning
Yep.
out.
Yeah,
Right?
thank you. I'm not the only one who zoned out.
Did they say something
Well,
about potential new Devil May Cry game?
I haven't heard anything.
Oh, boy.
You
I mean,
bringing
as
that up
long as they make it.
reminded me kind of funny. Actually, predicted Devil May Cry 5.
As long
Yeah,
as it's
that
I
would be
heard
cool.
that there was gonna be a Devil
The
May
true
Cry
Devil
5
May Cry.
with the
No,
real.
no,
Yeah, that's
I
what I
don't
say.
care. I
As
don't
long
care
as
if it's
it's a-
DMC
as long
or
as it'll be
Devil
actual
May Cry
series
5.
and not
It needs
not
to
like
be
Edgy
true
McCry.
DMC. It
Oh
needs to
my
be the
god, you
actual
guys know
Devil May
nothing
Cry.
Real,
about
then.
DMC.
Yep.
DMC is effectively just like a reboot of the original,
Yeah.
but
And
the
it
thing
made it
is,
It's
even
not
more
bad.
slow than it was.
It is not bad.
Yeah, but
Everyone
here's the
is just
thing.
nostalgic goggles over and first freaking impression of the new Dante.
Nothing's more
no, but here's the thing. I completely get where you're going from.
To
Like,
be fair,
how,
I haven't actually seen. I've actually seen like all of it, but from what I've seen, it's.
I love the new
Yeah.
Dante. I just people don't understand that this was supposed to be basically his first outing. It would be a much better game with a sequel.
That is
Yeah,
the
I
thing
mean-
with games, though. Is
Yeah,
the first game's usually
they
bad,
don't give like a-
and then the sequel makes it better. Look at Destiny.
Early
Also,
installment weirdness.
Nero is a better character than Dante in DMC 4.
Yeah, if they actually give like a second try at it and like actually try to make it better, then like that could be passable.
Yep.
If anything, if they do another Devil May Cry, it's either going to be Devil May Cry 5 or another reboot.
well, here's the thing. The DMC reboot, and I'm probably gonna get crucified, or whatever, was
I've
not
already got my
bad.
cross ready.
I already
It
said
wasn't-
that.
It
I
wasn't
got
bad.
this-
The only
I got
problem
this-
was
I
that
got the Cocoa Mask
at
ready.
the time of at the time of release, it wasn't. I'm gonna say probably wasn't the best time for it.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah, I agree. I mean,
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
nobody
Everything
gave
is
it a
not kind
chance,
of
and when
bad.
people who did give it a chance end
it's
up
just
liking
that
it.
The new Dante's. Ugh.
Also, people keep on like, this Dante is a pussy. Like, you haven't
They
played the
made him
damn
too emo
game.
with it. But,
Yeah.
He wasn't a pussy. He was a bad-mouthed asshole and a big edgelord. That's what he was.
I mean,
And the thing
that's
is-
kind of the
At
series,
the
though.
beginning. At the
He's-
beginning.
No matter what,
Later
Dante
on.
is kind of an edgelord.
Dante has
No, the
always
thing
been
is,
an
like-
edgelord.
Exactly.
No, the thing is also that another kind of disappointing factor was just the writing in general wasn't great, especially when you compare it to what came before it.
Oh, I agree. Compared to Devil May Cry 3,
Yeah, I think other than like nostalgia factor, I think that's another like plot point people bring up when they bring up problems with DMC. Just like the writing.
They love ignoring DMC 2.
Ah,
Because
Hey,
like,
come on,
this is
bro.
obviously the worst one.
Hey, it could be
Just
worse.
throw
I
Devil
gotta
May
say
Cry
this.
2 at them.
At least from what I've heard, the new DMC at least ran on PC, whereas the port of
It
3
did.
didn't.
No, I have.
Well,
the
special
DMC
edition,
on.
the special edition of DMC 4 is good. It works on PC.
plus
That too.
PC.
But
Plus
the
from what-
DMC 3's port, from what I've heard, sucked.
from what I've heard, like the actual like, is like the voice acting actually good.
Yes.
Yes.
Voice acting is good. The script is horrible.
If you want
Oh,
to talk about DM, if you
It
want to
sounds
talk
like
about
Star
Cry,
Wars
voice
all of
acting.
a sudden.
Yeah, if you have a good script, you're gonna have shitty VA. If you have a shitty script, you have a good VA. Plain
Hey,
simple.
ever remember that one that line from Devil May Cry 1?
I wanted to be the one who filled your dark soul with light.
No, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it.
Nice.
You said it wrong. Your voice didn't crack.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
want to.
you
I
would.
don't want to.
Okay.
Nice.
So we brought up Star Wars for a second, and it made me remember.
Hayden Christensen's a good Anakin. I will.
All right.
I will say that he if he had a better script, people wouldn't be shitting on him.
I'd say this when it comes to Star Wars games, we forgot something during EA. They might
What?
show off Visceral's Star Wars.
Oh yeah,
game,
Visceral's Star Wars game.
written by Amy Hennig of Uncharted fame.
Actually, if
Hmm.
we'll go back to like the whole. We'll talk about like Star Wars and
If we talk about Star Wars, BioWare.
Yeah.
Re-
Bioware.
BioWare
DICE,
is not doing anything of their own right now.
I mean,
yeah.
no, I'm like
That-
they there's like quite a bit of rumors saying that they're going to reboot Knights of the Old Republic.
That would be
Not
cool.
the same
Hey,
team from
looking nice.
Andromeda. Not the same team from Andromeda.
As long as they have their
thank goodness.
as long as they have like their main team doing it, not some kind of B team. We've seen what happens when they use their B
It would
team.
be basically the same team who's been working on the Old Republic, so they know what they're doing.
We've seen what happened when they use their B team.
Andromeda.
Andromeda.
Which Mass
What else
Effect
we
is
can
no.
talk about.
It's like they gave up on Andromeda when they really should be given it support.
Do you know what else was used by their B team? Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood.
Sonic games already.
What are you talking about? Brotherhood was an amazing game.
A Sonic game should have never been made a turn-based RPG.
No, can we make it?
No.
Can we make an RPG? It's just that
They
the way
tried
they
to
did
be
it was-
Elite Beat Agents. They tried to be Elite Beat Agents, and they
Yeah,
failed.
Yeah, they really
I'm
did.
trying to figure out what else we could even
It
talk
didn't
about
work.
at
I
this
still
point.
have that game, but
Oh, the
Okay, so-
fucking music.
can't.
Honestly,
here's
the
so
biggest
here's what-
problem I had with Sonic Chronicles was the fact that the new game plus was completely
Old
pointless.
games.
You'd be better off just starting off a new file.
Okay,
Hmm.
okay, yeah, that's one thing. But one thing I really did not like was the fact that 9
wasn't
times
a
out of
chronicle.
10, if you just go through the game without grinding, once you get to the second part of the game, you're going to get like nothing. The enemies have so much defense.
I like how talking about DMC ended up at
Yeah.
Star Wars, ended up at
Sonic.
Which we
Yeah.
started
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
um,
pretty
And
much.
shit
Well,
Sonic
we
at
brought
that.
Star Wars,
Yeah,
and
pretty
then,
much.
Then we got to BioWare, and then now we're here.
Yeah,
So that aside, is there
that's how
anything
things
else?
happen.
Technically,
is-
we're still in
Back to
BioWare.
maybe-
That's true.
back
We
to
are
maybe
still in BioWare.
good- Maybe back to trying to figure out what else we can talk about that we want to see at
Even
E3
though
instead of old stuff that we have already seen.
I want to see
Let's keep the
a
question
new
behind us, so-
character appears in Tekken 7 in E3.
Well, that'd be
I
something.
could see that.
Even
That's
though
gonna be
the
at
game came
Microsoft.
out, I want to see a new character announced for Tekken 7.
I'm expecting that at Microsoft because they showed off Tekken 7 at Microsoft.
Oh yeah, when wasn't it when Heihachi showed up? They showed-
Yes.
Or was it
And,
Akuma? It was Heihachi and Akuma.
It was Heihachi and
Heihachi
Akuma. It was
Akuma
one of
fighting.
the story mode cutscenes.
I gotta look something up real quick.
My foot just went into cramp.
I wonder
I-
if Tekken
Instead of
Cross Street Fighter will ever
Microsoft,
be a
because
thing.
Tekken was more likely was more
Yeah,
focused
they-
on
they-
the PlayStation
They still
consoles.
they still showed it on Xbox. They have not shown Tekken 7 at all at any Sony event. So if anything, it's at Microsoft.
Oh frick! I missed it. Oh.
No, I highly doubt it's probably going to be shown on PlayStation. It's because most of the Tekken games are focused on PlayStation at all.
You say that last year they showed off.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Excellent.
This
Yes.
is not the first
Alright.
time Tekken was on Xbox.
Yeah, but this is the first time that it's been on Xbox and not at all promoted by Sony. I haven't seen any promotion for Tekken 7 really at all from Sony.
Good, I didn't miss. Great.
What's up?
Sorry, I'm just looking at something else.
I wonder if we're going to get anything about. Will this happen back at EA? Middle Earth.
That's not EA.
All right, the
I was going to say it's not Shadow of Mordor. What is it called?
Middle Earth
War.
game, right?
Shadow of Mordor was the first game.
Shadow
War of Mordor.
Shadow of
Something
War,
like that.
Shadow of
Something
War,
like-
yeah.
Oh, Shadow of War. Okay.
Shadow of Mordor.
which looks like it's gonna be fucking amazing.
And
That's gonna be-
Darksiders 3.
It looks so fucking insane.
Darksider 3, we can see that. But yes,
Darksiders 3, yeah.
I want to see more Shadows of War. Because that looks fucking amazing. You can ride Drakes.
Drakes. I'm in.
Yes, because they're not actually dragons.
Wyverns? Oh wait, no wait, different dragon.
I'm going to call my Drake Nathan.
What else? What else? What else?
I named him Tim.
Although it's since they
I
I
want
think
to
at this point we're
Yeah.
just scraping for more things to talk about. So
Yeah,
Honestly,
honestly,
this time,
I think we're all just a little out of it because it's like
It's midnight.
Yeah, it's midnight on
It's-
East Coast.
it's like I think at the earliest it's like 9 o'clock right now for some of us.
yeah, 9 o'clock for me. So we should end this off.
It's probably about time. to end it.
Reminder that I'm going to be streaming
One last
most
thing
of
I
the
want to know.
conferences.
One less thing I wanted to see.
I will
what
also
they
be
have.
streaming the conferences. Just not EA because I will not be home at the time.
Yeah, just not EA.
I'll
Don't
be
worry.
I
you
will
won't
watch
miss
the
anything.
VOD back just to see if there's anything interesting,
I'll be hosting,
But
but I'm
I
not going to stream it.
But I won't.
I'll
no
I'll
point.
probably be on some people's things.
I will say this:
I'll host
even if I was available to stream EA, I would probably be sleeping.
Yeah,
On
Yeah,
camera.
Yeah.
I
I
would
think-
literally be sitting here in my chair
I'm not
sleeping.
sure. I may just tweet out what my reactions are through Twitter. I don't feel like I want to do reactions through press conference because they take long.
forever.
I
I
think
would
the
suggest you
only
do it
press
if you have
conference
the
that I have
time.
a chance of missing anything from is the Nintendo one because time zones and work.
Yeah.
Wait, when is it on the Nintendo?
It's 10
Uh,
a.m. on Tuesday.
Oh,
AKA
wait, are the
tomorrow.
other ones later at night?
Another
Boop,
Namco
boop,
game
boop,
I
boop,
want.
boop.
I really want to see that brought back is
In
Soul
in
Calibur.
Eastern time.
Soul Calibur.
Ooh, Soul Calibur.
Oh,
How can we not forget Soul Calibur? We want it
Okay.
back.
Soul Calibur
So
6, please.
I'm gonna be saying these in Eastern
Please have a
time.
Nintendo exclusive.
I'm gonna be saying these in Eastern
We have,
time.
we have Link
Okay.
again.
Xbox
Xbox at 5.
at 5 p.m. Eastern time on Sunday, the 11th. Bethesda is at 10 p.m. the
Huh.
same day. That's quite late.
that's ridiculous.
PC gaming on Monday, the 12th at 1 p.m.
That's probably not the one I'm just gonna miss because I don't care.
Ubisoft is at
4
4
p.m.
p.m. PlayStation's
What-
at 9 p.m. And Nintendo is at noon.
Yep, and that's like pretty much first day of
High
E3.
noon.
That's
Those
basically
are
first
all-
day of E E3.
All
No,
the
that's
times
PC.
that I said are Eastern.
So yeah, Xbox and Bethesda on Sunday, PC, Ubisoft and PlayStation on Monday, and Nintendo
And of
is on
course-
Tuesday.
We didn't mention it because it's not on that list because they're not technically at E3. Is EA.
Yeah, the
EA.
the good old
EA is Saturday. EA is Saturday at
I have the schedule up on screen.
12 Pacific.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 p.m. my time. Yeah, I will be out at that time. So
Yeah,
I
it's
will not be
9
streaming that.
a.m. for me for Nintendo. Oh boy.
Yeah, I get out of a meeting an hour before it happens.
I get out
So,
of work
I'm
like
lucky.
at
I'm
best
probably
probably
gonna-
like half
I
an hour.
might-
before.
I might
I will
watch
be putting the
maybe
schedule
all
up on screen.
press conferences as I
Let's see.
soon as I can, but there's gonna be a lot of recordings I may need to get back into, which is gonna be a fucking hell.
Days.
I might be here for like if there's gonna be a streaming thing like kind of like similar to this where instead of like reacting live, I might be there and might also be
There's the schedule.
on
I have
Twitter
it on
with
screen.
stuff like that. So
There it is. And now it's gone.
Yep.
and it's gone.
Never mind, it's not gone. It's not disappearing. There it is.
Oh well,
Now it's gone.
Free beer. Bye bye.
Okay, so that's
What's going on?
yeah.
That should be the end of the E3.
That might
This
be the end of
should
the podcast.
be a fun
Yeah.
E3.
That
This should be a
It's
fun
been
E3,
fun.
but obviously there are going to be stuff that we talked about that isn't going to show up, and there's going to be
That isn't
stuff
gonna
that
show
we
up,
didn't talk
that we
about that
didn't
is
talk
going to show up.
We'll
Yes.
talk about it in the post show.
Like,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah,
definitely
pretty
going
much.
to be new IP that we don't know about.
Yeah, we didn't talk about things like Days Gone or whatever. Some stuff that we
They
weren't
Alright,
really
those
care.
along
things.
a fucking gameplay
Wait,
trailer
I'm
that
gone?
doesn't matter anyway.
But as of now, this has been a 2.5 hour long discussion.
Podcast.
Yeah, 2.5 hours.
Wow, 2 hours, really?
Yep.
Really? It's
I'm
only
pretty
been
sure
that
we
long?
went out of order on
Yeah.
topics a lot.
And
We did.
Yeah,
we
We
did.
Who
went
cares?
off topic
Yeah.
many times, but whatever.
I didn't know that we were brain scratch commentaries.
I mean, for all you know, we could be.
Yeah,
Look,
pretty much.
look,
I think I might split
In the
all
future,
these.
we could do something
To be honest,
similar.
they're more refined than us.
I might just
Yeah.
split all these
Being
parts
loud at
we
midnight.
talked about.
Like in
Let's
between
play.
BSC and FTR. FTR, let's be honest.
Well, never.
I mean, who knows? In the future, we could possibly try to do something similar.
Yeah,
yeah,
maybe.
yeah,
But that's to be seen. in the
that's a big
future,
if.
Yeah.
Yep.
But that's just chaos theory.
Oh,
Why?
that's just a theory.
And end of stream.
E3 thing.
And yeah, toast.
Later,
Yeah,
everybody.
really?
See ya. See ya,
Yeah,
Twitch.
well.